Okay.
And there's a method to the madness.
All right. So it's like shipping.
Basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do cameras. They add, 10 pounds? I've probably got like 50 cameras on me at all times.
All right, we're live right now.
We have to do our shot.
Yes, we have to do our shot before we start.
Why tequila
All right, I'm
though?
gonna move this.
White tequila, because I heard that citrus was good for the burn.
Yes.
So limes.
Okay. Okay.
See?
Cool.
Smart.
Smart.
I am so smart. Here, take a lime. Take a lime.
All right, we got 2 people watching. We're still getting set up, guys.
Yo.
Omar.
No, we're getting ready. We're pre-gaming.
Or I can go under, actually.
Okay.
You're good.
Is that cheating though? No. It's not cheating. We're not really doing hot ones because we're not famous enough. So we can really do whatever the fuck we want.
Also, all that matters is that you try it and you talk about the experience. It is a Q&A.
It's really just to see us suffer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, unless somebody else can get on and watch the
Not
YouTube
on
feed.
my
Okay, that's right. All right. If you're on YouTube, we're going to be taking the questions on Facebook.
Nobody can
Sorry.
see you, Josh.
Yep.
Let me see if
I
I
can see the ladder though, so that's nice.
I can see the YouTube.
Chris, do you know any like soft
But
shoe
you have to connect
routines?
to the Wi-Fi.
Something-
What?
Do you know like a soft shoe routine?
I'll just
Something
be
entertaining
lagging
people?
a bit.
Soft shoe routine.
Daniel
Yeah.
says doggo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because there's a dog here.
Oh, is Maddie visible on her? That's MCB pants.
No, she's out of the frame.
Oh.
Yes.
But she's wearing her B underwear.
Nothing's really framed up above, below.
There are 8 people watching us right now.
Woohoo! Hey everybody!
Hey everybody!
Hi.
You're gonna start soon on YouTube.
I think on YouTube.
YouTube
Well,
is over here.
Oh, can you guys hear us okay on YouTube? Let us know. Where's the YouTube camera? Oh, it's over there. Hi, can you guys hear us okay on YouTube? Let me know. I'm looking at the Margaret.
You can
Malone
see
says,
her
"Hey,
when she
Jackie."
comes over there.
Oh.
Yeah, bring her over. Bring her over so everybody can see her outfit.
Maddie.
Yeah, she was at our
You gotta snap
Israel,
your fingers.
album release.
Oh, very cool. Hi, Maggie.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep, everyone can hear us. Cool. We got Alex too. We got 13 people watching. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
So remember, everyone, use your theater voice.
Are we on YouTube Live too?
Not Facebook yet, because
Facebook.
you guys are still prepping.
Okay.
I'm not firing off Facebook Live
Jacob
until
Robinson
everybody's here.
says, "Hey everybody, sounds good for me on YouTube." Very good. Everybody says that we're clear.
Excellent.
It's 8:01. You need to get to your space.
Yeah. Okay, Josh is gonna get
I'm
into
getting
his.
everybody's water. I mean, I don't mind if you go live and show the.
Yeah, that's okay. Go ahead and go live.
Right.
We're still
Let everybody know.
Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. You gotta introduce. You're gonna do the whole introduction and everything, and then I will start reading out whenever I hear anything. Okay? We'll have to test and
We
make
should
sure the
probably
volume
get
and everything
those
works for
wings out of
this.
the way.
Here we
Okay.
go.
Do you want to
Okay?
hand them to me?
Did you get a list of
We got 22 people watching. Hi, Steven.
I am going live. 3, 2, 1. Facebook is live.
All right.
Let me see
So
if I
now
can
we're
see the
now
feed.
we're live on both Facebook and YouTube. Wow. Look at us. We're gonna we're waiting on Josh here, and then we're gonna take our shot. Josh, let's throw the shots.
Oh!
Did he already drink them?
I don't know.
It's all fun and games. until
Listen,
you
I'm
guys
crawling under
accidentally
ladders.
Summon Gozer in the form of the steak
I
pie.
can sit beside you.
Accumulating bad luck, going under ladders.
I'm gonna sit beside Josh during this whole thing.
Yes, you do. Look at you two.
All right, so
Together forever. Okay.
going.
I think.
want to
Hold
say-
on. I'm gonna end this really quick.
Uh-huh.
Hey everybody, real quick, we're going to how's the frame rate? It's looking a little laggy on our end. Is it looking smooth on your end on Facebook Live?
Let's keep these in order.
Can you all let
It's-
me know?
It's looking good on YouTube, apparently.
Yep. Jackaholic says, looking good, loving this, love the band. You rock like a fucking thing. Thank you.
We toast you with milk.
We rock like a fucking thing. What's really gross?
Bugs in my water.
Oh.
Bugs in your
Why is there
Yeah.
bugs in your
I
water?
don't know. Probably because I left the glass in the wrong place. I'm gonna need your place over here for sure.
Yeah.
All right, we're putting the wings on in order
Okay.
from least spicy to spicy.
Are you putting them all on at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what the transport,
All
right?
right. Cool. Okay. So now I guess you guys get to watch Josh serve us the wings.
Hold on, guys. We need to reset. I'll be right back. We're fixing on Facebook.
What's the matter?
But you two
It's
still going?
laggy.
You-
Just your internet's bad.
YouTube's still going strong.
So
Smoother than Chris's head.
Where are all my trolls at?
let me see if I can connect you to the 5G. What is your Thunderman or 5G? All right, I'm gonna try that.
Yeah, just announce that to the world. Now everybody knows our Wi-Fi.
They don't know your password. It's fine.
What's the password?
It's a cat button. Whatever it is, it's a fucking cat button.
I'm trying to.
Move that stuff out of here.
I could change the angle and just show Maddie for the
That's right,
entire
you want
YouTube
camera
thing.
distance.
I'm sure everybody wants
Hi,
that.
Eat
Tim's
room
over?
temperature wings.
No. This is good.
No, this is better. Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Steven is talking about her diaper.
Oh, hi,
She's
Tara.
wearing her fashionable bee pants.
We got 25 people watching on YouTube. See, we should have just done YouTube this whole time.
Well,
No.
Okay,
Yes,
so
fuck
I am
me.
connected. So, all right, I'm going to try and reconnect to the event. I'm kind of, they shut me out. So
Okay, now she's gonna try backing up, so that's always hard.
She's
we
here
gotta
for the
help her
sun.
out.
Yeah, she is 17.
I understand there's an order. I don't know what the order is. Okay, 28 people watching on YouTube.
okay,
Probably just trying to see the dog back up.
can you hand me a pair of gloves out of the box?
What box?
Right on your front right.
Is number 5 is where they start getting dangerous? Is that what it is?
Number 5 is like probably definitely don't touch your eyes.
But touch other people's eyes.
Number 6, 7 is probably definitely don't go pee without washing your hands.
I'm gonna
Guys,
give you
I can't-
all
guys,
blocks.
So I don't want pepper on my Johnson, right?
Yeah.
I can't get back onto the live.
Yeah, Facebook seems like it
Facebook
is having
broke.
some problems.
Okay, well this is what we'll do.
No, I'm trying to get something going. Give me a minute, please.
Well, we can maybe do it from home.
I was gonna say we could just stream it, this whole thing on YouTube and put the link on the Facebook group.
Okay, no, I just need to.
What do you need, hon?
Trying to get connected to the internet. Could you let people know on Facebook that we're running into technical problems and we're trying to get ourselves on here?
Okay.
Because now I'm not even able to get on Facebook.
Five.
Alright, let me make sure I stay in order here.
Oh, God.
What a surprise. Get out of here, Maddie!
Maddie, she can't back up. So
That's why come on, dog.
she's very old and only moves in one direction, really.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say that.
Did you let them know the event?
I'm letting them know.
Apparently Facebook limits you to 720 anyway, so
Yeah.
so is that having a problem?
No, it was the latency
Oh, okay.
issue. So I'm trying to even get back into live
Okay.
and it's not letting me. There we go.
Might just want to pull the chair out. She's just trying to get at the wings. I'm pretty sure they would be like a grenade for her.
Okay. Go live. Okay, so we're gonna try this. Tap on it. What do you want to call this thing again?
Under Ass-Splosion.
Yeah, I know.
We're
Oh,
adults.
Ass-Splosion. What do you?
Is it gonna make you title it? Are you in the event?
Yep,
Something's unplugged. Is that a good thing?
guys. Can someone come over and
What?
someone set up what you want to say on this because it's not. It just completely deleted
Okay.
the title of the event.
ASOT,
Oh, cool.
Butt-Splosion, Thunder, Gamma?
Your PC
Marma?
just died.
Okay.
Or what that?
Because it wasn't
It
plugged
just
in,
died.
I think?
No, it's plugged in.
No, it wasn't.
No, it wasn't plugged in.
Oh.
Somebody play yakety sax, quick.
This is a great idea, guys.
Where? Hey, there's like 4 of us who work in IT or
Okay, the
something.
fumes from the eighth
plug-
one are
plug it
coming
in.
up and like.
Plug it in. I don't want to go on camera. Okay.
Alright,
So
that's the thunder juice.
we plugged it back in. It was unplugged. That's why I asked
How many of these are there?
10.
it.
This is
We have 42 people on YouTube
Oh my God.
Watch this.
who are watching you guys just fumble the ball.
It's
Here
okay.
comes-
I just posted the YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Here comes the bomb.
Oh, Nina, where do you get your goggles?
One more.
Where do I get my goggles? Various places, mostly Etsy. I get them from different
Dude, nope.
folks. I got a couple from conventions.
I know the ones I bought. We got you that one time. I think those were Etsy too.
Yeah,
so.
but whenever I go to a convention and I see fun goggles, I just buy them. So I have a nice collection going, but these are like my regulars. They're super old. They're rusty on the inside.
All right. How are we doing on Facebook?
Yeah, you're gonna be rusty on the inside too after
computer
some of
is
these
on,
wings,
right?
Pro.
Yeah, okay, it's fine. We're just on YouTube. It's okay.
Oh, somebody is hearing Benny Hill
Yeah, we're
music.
dealing with the technical I already
Yes.
did.
Oh, you still owe somebody some suggestion for Shadow Man? I don't know.
Me?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Some what?
Somebody said something about Chris owing them something about Shadow Man,
Okay,
but I didn't
hold on,
catch
I'll read
it.
Chris
A
still owes me
casting
a casting suggestion for Shadow Man. That's Kaya.
That's true. That's true. The rust might actually. This might actually.
Kaya, Chris doesn't watch movies.
Rip the
Don't
rust
ask
out.
him
No,
things
he
like
does
that.
now.
Well, he does now, yes.
He still wouldn't know.
He still wouldn't.
I still wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Is this where I say just pick one?
Just pick an actor. I don't
Just
know.
Pick the ugliest guy with bald hair. Bald head. There you go.
Rust, the color of hot sauce.
Okay. I'm.
Oh, shit, don't touch the line. The line is-
It's getting to the crowd here.
All right. We got our wings set up.
All right.
Man, don't.
Okay.
We gotta do the shot of tequila.
Yes, we have to do the tequila.
We got salt. We gotta do the
Okay.
salt.
All right.
All right, everybody.
You might want to
Before
get the
we
paper
get
towels out
started,
of the way.
Before we get started, we're going to do a tequila shot. So salt your fingers. There you go.
Don't pour it over your.
Ah.
Oh my God,
Yes.
Maddie.
Man. I'm gonna get some too.
All right.
I'm gonna get some too.
Okay. No. That's cool. That's.
Oh, somebody asked if we have first aid. No, unless you count a dog in pants. Why not?
We have milk.
First aid for our butts.
We have popsicles.
That way.
And they have been banned from one bathroom. So.
Yes.
We're only working with one bathroom.
I get the special.
No. Nina can use my bathroom.
All
Use
right.
a different one.
There's not one. I can't.
All right.
No.
The rest of you lost your
What's
privileges.
the order?
Find out.
It's been too long.
No, sorry.
What's the order? Salt,
Lime.
tequila, lime.
Coffins.
Ready?
I got it.
Okay? You ready?
All right.
Salt, tequila, lime.
All right.
Okay.
Cheers.
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 Thunder.
Thunder! Huh?
So
Okay,
much-
guys, we're about. I need. Okay.
Oh, that's some good face.
Good tequila.
Good.
Mm.
It is good tequila. We got 53 people watching us on YouTube.
What's up, everybody?
Good for us.
Oh, somebody yelled for the horde.
For the horde, Rico. I love you, Rico. You're my boy.
Oh, and someone is saying this is the place for butt stuff, right?
This is absolutely the
Yeah,
place for
this
butt
is-
You've
stuff.
come to the right band.
You've come to the right
The butt
band.
stuff. There you go. Card.
The butt stuff shall begin shortly.
Okay, so I'm saying.
Gloves on.
And
It's
we're back
nothing to
in
do with
live.
back to the drummer's gig.
And we're back in live. Come ask questions to the band as they torture their bodies.
Yes.
Going live.
Going live. So now we're live on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay, hold on, we're not fully live yet on there. Make sure to let people know on the event page
Yeah.
that we are officially going live again.
Okay.
Technical issues are being resolved. I changed the latency, so the questions are going to be a little bit slower, but hopefully it'll work.
The tech support found out it was unplugged.
Can I get some gloves, Jesse?
Yeah, make a snapping noise when you do it. Do you want me to continue to read the YouTube
Yeah,
questions?
back
I can monitor if you need.
Okay.
Or do you have that?
I've got that.
One
I got
Okay.
YouTube.
Well, it
Sweet.
depends what you meet with.
One glove or two.
James says cool robot.
Give me tea.
Oh,
That
that's
is Egg 209, our robot, and he comes from Wobots. It's WOAHBOTZ. They're all handmade, super cool. So
My
check
boy
out,
Rico over
check
here.
out Wobots.
He loves us. If it doesn't hurt you, it isn't metal. That's true, because nothing hurts us more emotionally than heavy metal. Both physically and emotionally.
Okay, guys, Facebook Live is go. Go ahead and
Yay.
message out and
Yes.
tell people.
Hey everybody!
Hi, I'm Jesse, and this is No, wait.
This is and we're Jack.
It is, basically.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. Josh, you want to start us? Yes.
So yeah, can I get that list of questions over there, Chris? And can I get a list of hot sauce?
Okay, so we have Damien Cabrera says back, maybe.
Hey, Dave.
Andrew Ford says, woo, let's go. We have from Kai Bergensen.
Kaya!
Kaya, sorry. Forgive me for any,
maybe I fucked that up.
flubberings. Have you guys thought of making a Sound of Thunder Discord channel?
I'm too old. And
Yeah, every time I try to get him on Discord, he
I
complains.
absolutely hate Discord.
Second.
Only because I can't figure out how to use it.
I hate the notifications.
You don't know, I share something.
Turn off the notifications.
Yeah.
You can literally mute all your servers.
Yes, you have to go through every time someone
No.
adds a new channel, you have to go in
No,
and
you
mute
don't.
the
You mute the
notifications.
server. The whole server.
Okay, so I just don't have to be there at all.
You can just mute the, and then whenever you want to go look at it, you just turn it on, and you're like, oh hey, I want to talk to my friends now.
Martin says, wave.
Wave.
Yeah, you do
Sir, Saint
Discord,
Martin?
so you don't have.
Martin Ryder.
Oh,
Sorry,
Saint
I should.
Martin.
Yeah.
Oh, Saint Martin.
Oh, Jackaholic says, totally amazing band. You are the dictionary definition of what crowdfunding should be, which is why I have pledged for everyone since the start. Thank you.
So,
Thank you.
Kickstarter. Thank you all for supporting us in this
Thank
Kickstarter.
you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
So, let's see. Kai says, Godspeed to your buttholes. Bergson, thank you for the correction there. Mike Thurman says, horns. Mary tells you to shut up, old man.
Okay.
Mary the Fat.
Discord queen.
Must be him.
Gabriel Underwood says, we'll need official reviews of the sauces.
Okay.
And Corey Cooper says, hail to the Ass-Splosion.
Peter is like, why gloves? Don't you want to get it all on your fingernails for days? Peter, I just got my nails done. No. So,
I'm just
Alright,
worried about
so
touching my wiener later.
yeah, don't do
Oh,
that.
So let's get to it.
Okay, let's
Let's do
get
number
to
one.
it.
All right, so we're basically doing the Hot Ones challenge. We had to assemble a lineup from multiple years because the most recent season's 10-pack was sold out. So we have 8 of the 10 from Hot Ones from the last few seasons, and then Nina subbed in a couple, and we'll get to those. But we're starting off with Hot Ones, the classic. This is 1,800 Scoville units. We're going right to left.
So what's it called?
It's called the classic.
The classic. Okay.
Yes.
All
Here
right.
we go.
So Michael Spafford says, oh look, it's the best member of the band, Jesse.
Secondly,
Tim Phillips says, going to be lots of Sound of Thunder after this.
Oh,
Not too late
God.
to do.
It's fine.
wah, wah.
no.
All right. Simple, tasty.
It's kind of citrusy.
All right.
This was very good.
I should put this on my eggs.
I was jealous that you had this at home. All right, we have a question. I have questions over here that we're sending in advance. Aaron Cahill sent this one in. To me, it was originally phrased, what riff was the most difficult riff to come up with? But we're gonna make this for everybody. What musical part, out of all the parts you've ever played in the band, was the most difficult to come up with? Jesse.
Most of the time when we're writing, like, it's more like things just come to you and it's not really like that difficult for you to come up with a part that fits. But the most difficult part, I'll say to record, was with Kevin 5 years ago doing the bass part for Icarus on the Kansas cover. Because me and Josh and Chris are doing rounds, and then like we're just, here's a fill. Josh plays a little lead fill. Chris plays a drum fill, and then me and Kevin sitting there for like a half hour doing multiple takes of a bass fill, and I can't come up with anything that I like. And so, if you notice that part, just I'm just like I'm not even like trying at this point. I'm just fucking mad. And Kevin's like, no, keep that. That's my part.
Keep that mess.
Keep that mess, and that's what ended up on the record.
Legal about
I think I was in the studio for that.
Yeah, you were.
I don't think I've had a hard time coming up with parts, but like I do remember the one day we were recording Queen of Hell. No, it was Udaroth. We were recording Udaroth, and I do that one part at the end where I'm like, Christ, I'm overthrown thee. And I like my voice cracked when I hit that note, and I just came down from it, And Josh and Kevin were in the studio like, what the fuck was that? And they're like, keep it. It's on the album. So that was fun. And now I try to replicate it every time we're live. I don't know if I can, but I try.
For me, the most difficult part I've had to come up with is definitely not a riff, because you don't really sit down and struggle to come up with riffs. The riffs just kind of come to you. The struggle is more when you're doing something that's more like based on a chord progression. That's more like trying to put building blocks.
Okay, no, I think that's very special for you, that the struggle isn't to come up with riffs, because I'm sure that plenty of guitarists will be like, no, what the fuck's wrong with you? It's difficult to come up with a riff.
Well, I don't know. I think one of our strengths is playing what we like and what comes to us naturally.
Right.
So that's, we usually like, I mean, it's not like there's not hard parts. Usually the most difficult part of putting together the songs for us is just the connections, and the little flourishes and the window dressing at the end. But usually the main parts come pretty quick for us.
I would agree with that. I think that, just for me personally, I as Kevin, our producer, or anyone who's in the studio with me when I'm recording, I tend to be kind of a little uptight and hard on myself in the studio. No, shocker. But
Chris is turning rocks into diamonds in his butt.
Not tonight.
No, but I think if I had to, I think one or two specific instances come to mind that there were. I think that Discovery, the song Discovery, there were a couple of just changes in there and represent kind of represented a challenge for me. I mean, just to make sure that I wanted it to do what I wanted it to do and say what I wanted it to say.
And that was our first album with Kevin too, so
Yeah.
it was way earlier in the timeline, I guess.
So much easier to work with Kevin now because I know what to expect.
It's weird. Out of the Darkness is almost 10 years old.
Ugh.
But in fact, those sessions are 10 years old. We were in the studio with Kevin right now 10 years
10 years ago.
Out of the Darkness.
Is there any chance of coming up to New York? Albany would be a great place, but Poughkeepsie has a particular tour stop called The Chance. Bro, just let us know these venues, and if you know anybody who books there, let us know. We book everything ourselves, so yeah, there's always a chance of us coming
Absolutely.
to your
And
town.
we owe people private shows up in that area, so
Yeah.
that's like real high on our priority list and where to tour next.
Yeah, so yes, good chance of us coming up there.
Yeah.
So from the Facebook feed, we've got Bethany Glaze is in here. It says, "I'm so happy you guys are doing this on my birthday."
Oh, happy birthday,
Happy birthday!
Uh,
She's gonna be honest.
The band mother, Maria Asaguera, says, "You all better have your napkins."
We're good.
Hi, Maria.
Matt Knowles from Heirs of Isildur is here saying, "Hell yes to the steampunk goggles."
Thank you, Isildur. You can only say it like that.
And then Brody, I think it is. I apologize if I'm butchering names. You guys get along so well that can be heard in the music.
Is it BRIODY?
Yes.
Oh, that's Mark the guitarist from Jag Cancer.
Oh, what?
Ah,
What's up, brother?
From Jag Cancer?
hello.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, look at you. It's just,
What?
just blew Nina's mind.
What? Cool. Hi.
She's
This is what
red.
I won.
Because you're watching us eat wings.
Mark also says there's lots of venues in Colorado to recommend as well.
Okay.
And Michael Spafford says you all heard it here first. Chris is the real diva.
Absolutely.
it's
Are you kidding me?
It's true. It's true.
All right, I'm hungry. Let's go to number
I'm
two.
starving.
Let's go to
Amanda
number
Barber also dropped some recommendations as well in here. Athens, Georgia.
Two. We're going to sauce number 2, wing number 2. This is Green Monalishi, and you know why we chose it, because it's named after
One second. Judas
technically a Fleetwood Mac song, but,
Yeah, but
the Judas Priest.
whatever. Okay.
Green Monalishi. 10,000 scope.
Damn, it was good.
Great.
There's not spicy. The guys are just terrible. Okay. Thank you. The tip was 666. That was not on purpose.
So
Okay, we were talking about how Chris is a diva. He got here and he was like, I need to eat something before we get some wings. So I had to order him pizza, right? And I did it on Grubhub, and I tipped him 25%. And for some reason, it equaled out to a perfect 666.
I have the receipt.
This doesn't taste
666.
No.
666. Did
I
someone
like the
else?
taste of it, not spicy, I agree.
Kai Bergenson asked, "Is this a sad wing of destiny?"
It is a sad wing of destiny. Thank you, Kai. That's
No way,
perfect.
it was a happy wing of destiny for me.
Watching The Sound of Thunder eat hot wings is a better love story than Twilight. I agree, Thomas. Thank you. I agree.
All right, let's go to the next question.
Yep.
Trent Murphy, thank you for putting this on the list, Jesse, asks, what do you consider the defining moment in your life that set you on the path to becoming musicians?
Oh God.
Oh, to becoming musicians or to becoming heavy metal musicians?
Well, he said
musicians.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
What, we start with me again?
Yeah.
We're going in, let's
Going
just
in
keep
the
it
row.
keep it in the
Okay.
same order.
Okay. I did music all like as a kid and everything. I sang in like church choirs and everything. So there's that. But I think the moment that I decided I wanted to learn how to play an instrument in particular was literally I heard
I don't know where to put the beats.
Just don't hit the phone.
I heard Dave Grohl doing playing the Foo Fighters song Everlong on the Howard Stern show. I was like,
All right, that's in the way, Sean.
Well,
Yes.
he told me to put it
put it
there.
on the floor.
Respect
That's
Jesse's
where the dog.
answers.
Yes, Maddie's like yes,
Yes,
please,
put it on
please put it on the floor. Says Maddie. I want to fill my pants with you.
The defining moment that
Yeah.
made me want to be a musician, I remember this. I was in the 2nd grade, and we were sitting in the little children's circle, and we were doing a play, and I can't remember, but it was based on a myth, because I went to a Montessori school, so all of our plays are based on, like, Greek mythology or whatever.
Right.
So, the myth was about, like, some kind of, like, a nymph was singing, and, like, a god came down and, like, found her or whatever. So all the little kids are like sitting around and they're like, oh, well, who should be the nymph? And I started singing the Ariel part from The Little Mermaid, and all the little kids, I remember this, they all turned and looked at me and they're like, oh, and I was like, this is it. This is what I want forever.
Just remember to don't touch the dog right now.
Yeah.
That was the defining moment where I was like, oh, I'm definitely gonna do this for the rest of my life. I need this.
Yeah, don't put hot sauce on it.
I'm not.
I haven't touched it. All right, for me, one of the things that I figured out later was influential was I was a huge comic book fan, and one of my favorite characters was Shadow Man, big surprise. And Shadow Man, his alter ego Jack, was a musician. And so in the comics, he'd be fighting, not really crime, but he'd be fighting like supernatural enemies. But then when he'd go to his day job, he was actually playing saxophone in jazz clubs, and the way it was drawn was super cool and just looked like a cool environment. And then later on, I was a music fan and I was really into Black Sabbath, but there was a certain point where I was going through their catalog and I was about 17 and I got to the mid-'80s stuff of all things, and I was listening to like Seventh Star and The Eternal Idol a lot. And something clicked around there where I started really noticing the separation between the instruments and noticing what the guitar was doing, and that was when I realized I wanted to play guitar and write songs.
What about you, Chris?
Banging on pots and pans when I was about 5. No, it's actually.
I can see it.
In a log cabin.
In a log cabin in the middle of the woods.
No,
No pants.
Let's not get personal. No, I'd always been wanting to be a drummer, and I finally got my head out of my butt and bought my first drum set with my own money that I saved up when I was 17. I started playing drums then, and became, as everyone who knows me knows, that I was completely absorbed with Rush. And I just would go downstairs and practice every Rush song that I could think of and possibly replicate. And that's kind of where it began. And here we are.
There we go.
Awesome.
All right, what's the third wing?
We got one. Hold on, we got a
Oh,
question.
where's this?
Barry Adkins wants to know, Chris, how did you make plans with your friends before phones?
Carry a pigeon.
Sorry. Anyway,
Okay,
sauce number
so
two.
I have an answer.
So we've got some stuff from Facebook here. We have
I'll get back to you,
Ken
Barry.
Morrison says, so is this being recorded for a special backers only perk?
No.
No, we are live. This is
for everyone.
everybody.
And if you're watching and you haven't pledged to our Kickstarter yet, do it now. right now, I really need to cover Power of the
Yeah,
Warrior.
if you didn't catch, the reason we're doing this is because we promised we would do this if we hit our Kickstarter goal, and we did hit our Kickstarter goal. So thank you guys so much for everybody that backed it, and it's still, as of right now, it's still the top music project on all of Kickstarter, which is insane.
People really
You are
want to
currently
see
number
Murder
4
Bucks.
in all of music right now on Kickstarter.
I want to be number 1. I thought we
Yeah.
were number 1.
Yeah,
In
man.
metal.
Maddie wants to be number
Oh,
one.
we're number 1 in metal. All right, fine.
So Corey Cooper asked, "What's a smaller band you want to give a shout out to?"
A smaller.
Whoa, hold on. That's political.
That's
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would never
Hold on.
say anyone is a smaller band
Alright,
unless
fine.
We're-
they mean in members.
We all came from our day jobs today, so I don't really
Yeah,
feel like
exactly.
saying,
Who are
hey,
we?
these guys, smaller than us.
Now they might have
Peer
less
band.
members than
Peer
us,
band. Let's go
so
peer
they're
bands, yeah.
physically smaller because they have less people. That I would say.
Okay.
Like, but besides that, or
Okay,
maybe
I
they're
will
super
say,
thin.
okay, first, this doesn't need to be said because he doesn't need a plug, but I would just like to show respect to the king of independent bands, in my opinion, is Blaze Bailey.
Oh yeah,
He does everything himself. Which
yeah.
is,
He's like us but more famous.
Maybe like contemporaries.
Um,
He was in Iron Man.
He was in Iron
I
Maiden for
know.
God's sake.
And then we played with him in a bar for 30 people, and he sold a CD for
He
us
sold
and put the $10 bill in Nina's purse.
He did. He put it in my
So,
purse.
Class act.
He was
Cool
so
guy.
sweet.
He's a good guy.
How did you decide crowdfunding was the way to go instead of the traditional route? When you started, it was kind of new, but you blew it up.
We didn't make any money the traditional route.
Yeah, nobody wanted to sign us. Are you kidding me? We
We
got
did have a deal with Nightmare,
Yes.
briefly.
yeah, briefly. But
Yeah.
like, look, I'm a big fat loudmouth Hispanic lady, and they've all got loudmouths too. Nobody wanted to sign this. They wanted a pretty thin white woman and like 3 dudes who didn't want to talk. That's what they want on labels.
They want Adam's Banana.
They want Adam's
Adam's
banana.
banana.
You know?
So a big thanks to Homer Humphreys III, who while you guys are chatting, did link the Kickstarter in the
Thank
in
you,
the feed.
Homer.
So, thank you.
Homer has
you.
done more to spread the word online than
Yeah, Homer's the
Thank you,
shit.
brother. You're
Uh,
awesome.
Kim said, "Question: Are you gonna eat more wings?"
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, number
Please.
3, fresco sauce chipotle habanero. This is 12,400 Scoville.
Has anybody hit their milk yet?
I took some sips of it, but that's just because I'm used to consuming whatever's in front of me.
This is like
starting to heat up a little.
this is like Old Bay hot to me.
It's got a little more tail. It's
That's
creeping
all right.
up on me.
That's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's good, actually.
It's okay. I'm not impressed yet.
So that's 12,000
Tastes good.
Scoville.
That tastes good.
That's 12,000. We're going to 200.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, what is the 4th one?
You all I have to do is
Look
take
at
one
there.
bite. We don't have to
Yeah.
eat a freaking wing.
Yeah.
Right. You don't have to do all of them if you're hurting.
I'm
Those
sorry.
are-
So
it's
I'm
just
gonna-
that the internet will
Until
judge
it
you.
starts getting
Those are
tasty.
tasty though. The first 3 were actually tasty.
All right, and the actual question from Barry Atkins was, if none of you had become musicians, what are each of your second most passionate hobbies that you would have pursued instead?
I've been doing this for a long time, so what I pursued when I was like 14 is probably just video games, but I do that anyway. So
What, like playing video games?
yeah, like I mean, like that. This is a weird question because like this is kind of always the thing that I've wanted to do. Like now, if you ask me as an adult, like what do you like doing as an adult now? It's like, well, I would actually love to like start a dog rescue or something like that.
Oh, there you
Oh,
go.
nice.
But-
There you go.
But this is like, for like what I would have liked to do when I was like 14, it's like this is kind of it.
I probably do more art than I do now. Like right now, like I'm a graphic designer as a living, and then I do heavy metal on the side. It might be reversed, I guess. I don't know. Anything to do with like drawing and illustration, I'd probably be doing more of that if I wasn't singing.
I would do something with comic books. That's always and still is my biggest hobby outside of music. So I don't think I have the talent to be an artist, but maybe a writer or an editor or I don't know, maybe a marketing coordinator.
Those who can't draw
Really?
right.
Exactly.
Oh God. Wow. I think I probably would have become pursued being a writer of some sort. But it's hard to say only because music is so ingrained in me, in my person, that it'd be kind of like taking me out of me. But that, I guess if I had to choose a distant second, that would be it.
Okay. Wing
So-
number 4.
So, quick little pieces here. Justin Abrick says, "There's a wing shortage. Strip that meat from the bone. I believe in you."
Look, I will after. I don't want to like get full. I want to take a bite. Honestly, these
Good,
don't
by
taste
the
that
time we
good.
get down here, it's gonna
And
be one bite.
and then once you guys describe the next thing you're going to do to think about it, Darren McCook says, going with the hot/fire theme. What is the hottest you all have ever been? Interpret it however you want.
Okay.
So give that a thought.
Well,
while
I'm
you
the
list out
hottest
next
I've ever
sentence.
been right now.
Fair.
Was the gig we didn't play in Maryland? Remember that was like 90 degrees.
Oh, we
Yes,
almost
all right.
played a gig on a
flatbed truck.
flatbed truck.
was
In the
really almost
middle-
100 degrees.
In the middle of a parking lot
In the middle of summer.
on a
Beaming sun.
a heat advisory day. It was like 105, 107.
Horrible.
And there was this red-headed guy sitting on a lawn chair in the parking lot.
The last person that should have been going out to play.
We walked past him, and he's like, "Ain't too hot for the broheim. It gets hot, you just get hot with it." Big white guy.
Later
Right
on,
there.
he was wheeled out on a
Yeah.
stretcher.
Can't get a drink without.
The entire show ended up getting canceled altogether.
Yeah,
Pretty
nobody
much.
played that day.
Yeah.
No. Except for that one, but no one played, but that one guy was really one father or the one kid.
Right,
He
one-
was mad.
He was mad that his kids weren't
His
playing,
kids
and
weren't
we were
playing.
like,
It's like, dude,
well, you don't want your
why
child
don't
to
you try
die.
not living your life vicariously through your kids?
Yes,
That's why in true metal fashion, we hear at the Sound of Thunder takes safety first.
it's true.
Like playing in the rain.
Oh,
In
yeah.
Oh.
Spain, driving
The rain in Spain.
The rain in Spain does not call me in
That's my
love.
that's my choice for the hottest we've ever been because that was actually probably my favorite gig of all time. But we were playing in the rain,
It's actually kind of fun.
recklessly, with our gear exposed to the rain.
Everything shorted out.
Probably like risking serious electrical shock. Mostly Jesse.
Don't touch your face, Chris.
Because you guys were
Jesse was
wireless.
I was on the wireless.
Jesse was the only one singing into a wired mic in the rain.
I was singing to a wired mic with my gear plugged into a direct line in because I don't have a wireless kit for my bass. So yeah, I should have died.
Yeah, I also got strep throat immediately after that gig.
So the fever was the hottest you've ever
That
been?
maybe it was. You know what? Every single, all 2 of our tours in Europe have resulted in me coming home with strep throat. So I love my fans. I love everybody in Catalonia, but I'm sorry I can't kiss you anymore. No more kisses. We're gonna have to rub elbows or wave at each other from now on because I just keep coming home sick.
So let's try and kind of keep it a little brief and quick. We've got a couple questions coming up here. Kim Brandenburg asked, apologize if you've already answered this in the past. You haven't, so you're okay. What is your process as a band when creating a song?
Oh, God.
You keep it short.
Short and sweet.
Okay, depends.
Depends.
Half the time we jam it out in rehearsal and we come up with it on the fly. A lot of it we do. Chris and I do what's called Founders Nights sometimes, where it's just drums and guitar, and I'll throw riffs at them, and we'll just play them and come up with stuff in rehearsal, and then expand on them in rehearsal with the full band on Sundays. Sometimes I'll sit down on my computer and come up with most of the song and bring the demo to the band.
Sometimes I come up with riffs.
Riffs?
No,
You come up
I
with
come
vocal
with
ideas.
vocal ideas, and then you play around me.
Yeah, you wrote the beginning of Ride.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the Night Witch.
And the Night Witch.
That was
Yeah.
Yes. Jesse brought in the beginning of House of Bones, and the rest of that song is actually based around that first riff.
That's right.
We rearranged it quite a bit. In the middle of
What if we had that song
Big Day I Die too.
Oh, I got a good question from
Yeah,
Eric
so.
Ribner. What would you want to tell yourself 10 years ago at the beginning of this journey if you could?
Crushing debt.
There's no brass ring.
Yeah.
I mean, but I guess we really are here because we like doing it. and-
I really don't have any regrets.
No, I don't.
Maybe working with that one asshole in Maryland. What's his face? The guy in
Oh Jesus.
what's the name of his band?
Let's leave him
Let's
alone.
that's
No,
no.
he
Yeah,
shall not be named.
Yeah.
let's not.
No, there's a couple. I mean,
There's a
as
couple of assholes. Yeah, maybe
Part-
not working with some of those assholes.
as
that
an
we know are
indie
assholes.
band along the road, we've
Yeah.
encountered people that tried to take advantage of us.
Yeah.
But they've been few and far between.
Yeah, there are people that are in the business of handling bands basically in bulk, doing almost nothing for them but taking fees or percentages,
Mhm.
and so we've learned to avoid them, and fortunately we're pretty good at doing stuff ourselves.
Yeah, so that.
So we've got a couple more questions coming at you.
Can we do number 4 first?
Yeah, do number 4, and then I'm going to
Alright.
read out some of the stuff you got here. You actually,
Alright.
this is pretty great. You got 61 people watching you on Facebook, and they're starting to really fire off some questions.
Awesome. All right.
Shit.
This is hotter than L ghost sauce, 39,000 Scoville units.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Ghost sauce.
Not much to it at first.
We've secretly switched the hot sauce with Folgers crystals.
Oh, it's good. This one is actually Drano.
That's okay.
Maddie.
Not very hot.
No, I mean I like it, but it's
It's flavorful.
this
Hold on. You got the bottle? Can you hand me the bottle?
the L
It tastes good.
Yeah.
part of the L ghost sauce.
All right. We didn't put enough.
There it is.
We didn't put enough of this one on.
So while you're doing that, Brian Dills asks,
Dill.
again, try and keep it, because to help it move on here, you mentioned that you were using some retro gear for the new album. Anything in particular that stands out?
I'm fine.
For me, we're borrowing. I'm not buying one. We're borrowing a Les Paul Custom, which is like a $4,000 guitar, I think.
Cool. Are you giving it back?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Recently came into possession of an old like 70s acoustic bass amp. Old school, like clean tone kind of
It's
stuff.
good.
I'm looking forward to recording that.
This is really good.
Oh, I've got a fun question. Okay, somebody who's going to be anonymous. They're saying work account. Question: if sex sells is a bad thing according to Nina, why do y'all go to the fantasy trope of scantily clad women so much? Queen of Hell, the Wow Post. I will explain. Sex sells is not true. It's how do I explain this?
Is it, first of all, it's not bad, is it?
Well,
It's not our choice.
it's not, yeah, okay. If a lady decides to sell sex, that's her choice. My problem is men telling me that I should be sexy because that will sell more records. And that happened to me a lot when I was first starting out. I was in another band before this, and multiple times men were telling me, oh, you have to dress this way, you shouldn't wear your wedding ring, you should let people think that you are available, you should, make yourself more available and be sexier and whatever.
Here, put
And
that-
I will
put
let
that
you know
box in
right
front
now,
so she can't get behind you.
that's not true, because how many local bands do you know with a scantily clad girl who doesn't go anywhere? Like, there are plenty of sexy ladies out there that are stuck on Facebook or YouTube and will never become famous based on sex alone. So I chose not to do that. That said, I still like to be sexy sometimes for my own personal enjoyment, and I still like the images of sexy ladies in art, but when it's my choice, I don't like it when men tell me to be a certain thing for a strategy that has not worked for everyone. It's not going to work for me to just be sexy. I have to be everything else.
As a point, we ain't famous either.
Yeah, we're not famous. I mean, my God, if I'll be honest, if I were to go out there in like the kind of sexy outfits that a lot of girls go out in heavy metal, I feel like I'd look absolutely ridiculous. It would just be stupid on me. So that's why sex sells. Not for me, buddy. I'm not that sexy.
So another question from Tara J. Harley. What was the inspiration for the song Kill That Bitch? My favorite, by the way.
Don't look at me!
What was the inspiration? I think I was like,
It was
we were talking about it, right?
fucking Sid and Nancy.
Sid and Nancy.
It's been so long.
No, I remember me and Josh talking about it at one point, and we were like, it would be funny if like the song was, instead of like a girl that's just in love with someone, like what if she was so in love with him that she literally killed for him, and we made it like funny. So,
Here's the secret. If we let her, every song would be about murder. Some
True.
form of murder.
That's true. That's why my side band is Nina and the Murder Lords.
Yeah. I'm actually super proud of Nina on this record
Maddie.
because she has expressed
I
herself
think I'm gonna have to put her
in ways
Come
that
on.
she hasn't on
Did I have-
lyrically.
Thank
Like you got past the like, I can't show emotions. That's lame.
you. I still
We
don't
talked about some serious subjects.
show my own emotions.
Yeah.
Like what behind the light. I base that on Jesse. Like that's all for you.
She needs
What,
therapy.
Rose?
Yeah.
So, Mark asked you guys, how big of a difference is the vintage gear making on this album?
Well, we haven't started recording it yet, but Mark will appreciate this. The biggest thing is
Freaking border
that
collies. Seriously.
we're going much lower gain.
I hate it.
And I hate it too, yeah, because we're used to playing higher gain. Not by modern metal standards, but for traditional metal, we usually play pretty high gain. And so we're basically going to the gym, learning to play on low gain, which requires like a lot more pick precision and strength. And
I've been
things.
playing a low game basically in like 15
Yeah,
years.
so those are all my favorite records are. You
Well,
know,
hopefully she
and
take it
especially the
out,
older
yeah.
I get, we need stuff. I love records from the '70s more. So.
So let's.
Wait, 5?
I
Yeah.
spent the pandemic working long hours, and it was your music pushing me through the long days of building medical catheters. Jesus, Jeff.
Whoa.
I'm so glad that we could help you through that.
Who's that?
That is Jeff Ballard.
Go Jeff.
Go, Jeff.
Oh yeah.
Thank
Good
you.
for you, dude.
All right, what is this? Wing 5?
Win 5.
Ring 5.
What is
Okay,
it?
let's do.
This is Los Calientes.
Yes.
Los
Hot Ones
Calientes.
brand Los Calientes Rojos. Supposedly this is quite
Calientes Rojos.
So this one's specifically for Chris. Roger West asked, do you still eat peanut butter on your pancakes?
Absolutely.
There we go. Done.
What?
Question. Also, apparently you were a really good artist when you were a teenager.
Oh.
Was that when you were working under Da Vinci?
Can I? No.
I don't know, those cave paintings, pretty
This is crazy
good.
at all.
Wolf Harris says, bye, Maddie.
I may have undersold.
I had to, I was just,
Hey, Roger.
those things would be like a grenade for a dog, you know?
Alright.
That's delicious.
Moving on.
That one's a little sweet.
Cheyenne was saying she's also giving her comments about the sex cells, talking about her issues there, saying, I got rejected by a band by trying out, and they chose a skinny girl in a corset instead. Shrug.
Oh, crap.
Exactly. So my goal is to
Where are they now?
My goal is to be compared to the skinny girl in the corset, and for them to look at me and her and be like, well, she's a skinny, pretty girl in a corset, but she can blow our brains out with her voice. So I would rather be the one blowing your brains out with my voice.
Well, the one in the corset could theoretically blow anybody's brains
They,
out.
she
with
could,
her voice,
but
too.
can she? Not compared to me. That's the point.
Nice. Okay. We definitely lived through a phase where it seemed like every local band that we played with, no matter what city we were in, there was like that like
There was a corset girl,
Evanescence inspired corset.
Yeah.
Or not?
which is
or not
fine.
I feel like we're using corset as an epithet though.
Which
It
is,
doesn't-
I used to wear corsets. I think corsets are great, but
The drummer was turned on by the solo.
We also have referred to it together as top hat metal.
top hat.
Oh.
Yes.
Robert Yoho's in the house.
Oh, Robert.
He's saying, when can I walk with you guys again for the FX for the makeup and things?
Ooh,
So
maybe this
we need a
next music
concept with
video.
some yes, if we have a concept with some makeup effects for sure. We hit our video stretch goal, so we're gonna be doing a video.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kevin wants to know from if he can
Is
get
this
the
Kevin
file.
Gutierrez?
Yeah, but he's not posting. He's just asking if he can get a file from Google. So I don't know how you're going to answer
Oh,
him.
our producer is sending us production questions during.
While we're
It's fantastic.
Kevin.
Why isn't
Hey,
he
Kevin.
watching you? He's not watching. That's the thing.
All right,
It's like, come on,
um,
Kevin.
So
Put this one back, and let's get the Tears of the Sun out.
Okay.
I may have undersoft some of these, so maybe.
Look, and Kevin's now watching.
Kevin's not watching.
So,
Kevin,
What's up,
All right.
Kevin?
he asked if he could get the file from Google.
Let's
Okay.
go to.
Josh.
I don't know what file you're talking about, Kevin. We're live, and he's trying to get me to work on the album right now. Go away.
Jeff
Except
Ballard says the uglier the band, the better the musicians. I agree. I was also talking.
Especially drummers.
Yeah.
No
Yes.
offense.
I was
Yes.
talking to someone on Twitter the other day, and they were trying to say like, well, you know, musicians know that when they get famous, they can get
If in
all the
cases
girls they
others-
want. You're in a band, Nina. Don't like the girls come and like try and sleep with your band members every time you play a show. And I'm like, what? Not in heavy
Can
metal.
I tell the story?
Of of
The water
Which
broke?
story?
Yeah, Superdome.
Superdome?
Yeah.
Water broke.
Superdome.
Yes. Oh, that, yeah, I care about that.
All right.
Yeah.
This is the kind of groupies we get. We were at there's like a bar
They
game.
get groupies.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lady comes up to me and like, this is 10 years ago, so I'm like 30. This lady's probably 45, 50. And I'm wearing an Iron Maiden shirt, and she comes up to me and she goes, Iron Maiden? Oh, honey, you know what? I had tickets to see Iron Maiden, Seattle Superdome, 1984, Power Slave Tour. You know what? Water broke. And you will not believe this. I had tickets to see him again, 1988, Seventh Son of the Seventh Son Tour, Seattle Superdome, and you know what? Water broke.
These are the
Anyways.
groupies we get.
What are you doing after the show?
Yeah.
So we've got a current argument right now. By argument, I'm playing around with it. Argument for the 70K goal should either be where you guys are all in Warcraft makeup for Power of the Horde,
Oh, God.
or you all are getting killed in Beach Murder Party.
Oh, wait till you hear what Beach Murder Party is about. I actually, a Beach Murder Party music video would be really fun.
We have been plotting this for a little bit.
It is
We haven't
ironic.
talked about it.
Yeah. Okay, so this is number
Number
6.
6.
I really wanted to do this sauce. I didn't know this was a Hot Ones, like,
Yeah, it's on the.
a regular.
Yeah.
This is Chris Cafferty's hot sauce. And he's from
Caffrey.
Cafferty. I
Right.
don't know what I put the T on there.
From Sabotage.
From Sabotage and
All that, TSO.
TSO, right. So I remember when I did that gig in New Jersey, what's it called?
Rock Against Dystrophy.
Rock Against Dystrophy. We were having breakfast the next morning, and Chris pulls out this hot sauce, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm working on this hot sauce. They're gonna, these guys, High River Sauces, they're gonna produce
What
it."
does working
so-
on it mean? Does he go home and he puts on like goggles and a lab coat?
I think
And
so.
like beakers?
I think he literally like mixed the mixture and came up with it himself. So
Alright.
I've been curious about this hot sauce, and I was like, "Ooh, we're gonna do this wing challenge. We should have his hot sauce." I didn't realize it was like a Hot Ones famous one.
Let's do it. I got some extra on mine, Jesse.
Okay, I'm gonna get some extra one.
This is number 6. Tears of the Sun. This sounds between 50 and 250,000 Scoville units.
Okay.
Okay, so I have a correction here. Kai Bergensen actually wants to have a beach party with you all as a Kickstarter backer with a murder mystery on the beach.
Well, Rachel wanted us to do beach balls as one of the branded beach balls.
That
as one of the
is
Kickstarter
fun. I do
rewards.
love that.
Like covered in blood, but
Yeah.
artistically.
This is sweet.
Edward Weber asks, "What's the most unique show you've ever played, and why was it in some guy's basement?"
That's maybe true. The Allen Party. We've had like
There are three good basement show parties that I can think of off the top of my head. That being one of them.
Dills.
Dill's.
Brian Dills.
Oh yeah.
The other one is playing at a basement club in DC where we couldn't actually fit Chris's drum kit into the place.
Oh yeah.
Oh, where you played the 5-piece kit and played the best you've ever played in your life? You give Chris like 5 drums, like 5 toms, and he'll play all of them. But you give him just one. You give him one drum, and it's amazing.
A single drum.
A single drum.
You can focus all of his powers into one drum.
Kevin, if you're watching, you need to use your
Trap kit.
Trap
Trap kit.
kit for Chris. Jedi mind trick amendment. I know you can do it.
Figured out.
I believe in you.
Eric David Ribner says, "I'm all about Chris talking to Maddie more than any of his bandmates."
Maddie is a bandmate.
She's sitting right now.
That wasn't bad. That
She'll
was.
be up
I
soon.
liked it.
I like
Not
that.
too hot.
It was a sweetie.
I'm feeling it a little bit.
Yeah.
It's tasty.
Yeah.
All right. Should
So
we?
this is crazy because I thought like by this point I'm just gonna be dying.
Crying.
No, I'm okay. I'm okay so far.
Numero.
We're going to number 7?
Yep.
All right, number 7. This one's called Honey Badger. This is supposedly a honey mustard sauce.
Hang on.
You look really upset about it. I like it.
No, I don't.
All right. Honey
Martin's
Badger.
asking, "Are the wings cold or are they hot?"
They're
Now-
cold.
They're getting cold now.
Now they're cold.
Now that's a little more spicy. A little more.
My lips aren't burning yet.
You eat like Peggy Hill,
That's good.
like a shark.
I like it. Cheese only.
Dill's said
I
they
agree,
expected
Dills.
more pain.
Yeah, me too. This is really good.
Have you tried putting the sauce, just doing a little
I
bit?
just did that. I did that with Tears of the Sun a minute ago.
Yeah. We're gonna have to do that with the last dab.
Oh, I know.
Jesse and I are the two Hot Ones fans in the house.
Kim Brandenburg was saying, do you all eat a lot of spicy food or something? Or?
I do.
Fair amount.
I have a syndrome we call Cajun mouth, Hebrew butt.
So that one got that one captured.
Yeah, that's got an after. It's got a tail on it. I really like spicy food, but I generally don't do well with it after it.
Can I get another
You know what?
tequila?
Have a lemon, please.
Yeah. Chris is maybe showing the first signs of faltering.
He's a little red.
He's calling for a
You're a little
lemon.
red.
Get some-
Jesse has a little
Alright.
flush going on.
If you start
Just a
hurting,
little bit.
if you
But that
start
might be the
hurting,
whiskey.
Ask Rachel for the heavy cream
No,
in the fridge.
it ain't the whiskey.
Fat and alcohol bond with capsaicin.
Yeah, just drink heavy whipping cream
So
straight.
have a shot. Anybody else need more?
Good.
So, forgive me on the mispronunciation here, but Abe Mohammedioni?
Abe Mohammedian, one of my best friends from
Mohammedian.
elementary school.
Abe
Oh,
Mohammedioni.
Abe!
Yeah, we met Abe in Atlanta.
We
I
got
remember you.
super drunk on cucumber flavored vodka in
Oh,
a
you
green
remember.
room.
That was a
That
great
was
night.
so much fun.
So,
Atlanta, right?
We're gonna come see you
Yeah.
too.
Abe says, congrats from Atlanta. Got the bomb prep to join when you all get there.
Oh,
Oh my
You
God.
gotta post a picture.
Which kind, Abe? We've got the bomb evolution because Beyond Insanity. We couldn't find Beyond Insanity. So we've got evolution.
Oh, I hate this already. All right.
We've only got 3 left.
No, but we're good.
All right, let's keep going. We got more questions over here. From Homer Humphreys. If there was one song in the band's discography that could be re-recorded, similar to Walls or My Name Is Doom, what would it be?
You know? Ooh, damn.
Can you get the heavy cream out of the...
I don't want to be on camera. Have the pretty band wife do it.
If,
Eat
I'll
it.
go with Wooden Steel.
Wooden steel.
Oh, Wooden Steel. That was like a nightmare day in the studio. Apparently.
Yeah,
Grab
like that
yourself
was.
a beer.
A Wooden Steel was like from Metal Renaissance.
That fucking song. We wrote that. I don't remember why, but I was like on the.
Not from
There
the
was
mouth.
I don't know why.
In the forest.
That's because I was fucking mad at all the corset metal bands where the ladies were singing all pretty. So I was like, there once was a tree that lived in the forest. And then like the song ends with like the trees coming and killing people.
Then they
Right?
cut the trees down.
They cut the
and
trees
turn
down
into pikes and stuff.
And turn them into pikes and use them for war and murdered each other.
Yeah.
Like-
Wooden steel.
I actually, I know you're laughing. I actually love that song, but it was a nightmare to record that
I should
song.
listen to that song again.
Like
Just point of order. The worst nightmare that the band has ever had recording a song was literally like the only day I've ever not been in the studio.
oh yeah, that's
I
right.
was out of town. My dad had a heart attack. And I was
Okay,
It
you're
was-
taking
it
that
was,
home
just-
with you.
It was just like me and Chris like trying to get the rhythm track down
Freaking animal.
for this song,
I'm
and I don't know. It was I don't know what was not working with it, but we
you
spent
guys had no studio experience at that time. That was like our first full length album.
right like I'd done studio stuff before, but like not like this, and it like I think we spent like fucking 3 or 4 hours trying to get a good rhythm take of this one
God.
song.
The scholar says, hello from Maine. Hello, the scholar.
Hello, the scholar.
So we've got some comments over here too. Cheyenne says, drummer down. Brian Dill says, Chris is toast.
No.
Oh, no, he's
You're still in it.
He's drinking heavy whipping cream
Tim-
from the thing.
Tim Serval asks, is Nina out of the clear triple X moonshine?
It's
I
probably
am, Tim! I need more!
there's
Oh, is there any
probably
in
some
the
in the freezer down there.
There's not. We drank it all.
You son
Jason Harwell says, what's up, you guys? What
Jason.
Scoville level are you up to now?
Yeah, what's number 3, Josh?
Honey Badger that we just ate was 99,000 Scoville units.
I gotta say, my lips are kind of burning at this point.
Are
I'm
we
okay.
on
I'm
Thunder
okay.
Juice?
We're coming up to Thunder Juice number 8. Are we doing number 8?
Yeah.
Number 8.
So while you all are about to eat that, think about this question. Mark Brody asks as well, do you have a certain songs that get played at every gig? If so, how many And which ones?
Udaroth.
Queen of
Queen of
Hell.
Hell.
Queen of Hell. Well, we've taken Queen of Hell out of the rotation a couple times.
A couple of times.
I think Udaroth might be the only one that's never come out of the rotation once it went in.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'd say
Right.
Udaroth and Queen of Hell and,
Queen of Hell's one of the tops.
so
Times
it's,
Arrow.
yeah, but, hockey one.
Power
Power
Play.
Play, yeah.
That's come out of the set.
Has it?
I mean, we haven't played Blood Vomit in like, when we got started, we played that a lot.
We
haven't
did.
played that, like,
Yeah.
Oh, again, kill that bitch.
It goes a few
You
years.
were wrong.
You were
You
wrong.
were wrong.
If you guys don't know this story,
Hey,
this is...
hang on. Before you do that,
Eat your wings.
okay.
Number 8.
Yeah,
All right,
oh,
here we go.
God.
Thunder Juice.
Thunder Juice.
It smells terrifying.
Okay.
I didn't put that much on though.
Cooling.
Oh Jesus! Wait, I'm getting careful, Jesse. I'm getting some after.
Drip it on the plate instead of...
And then
Yeah.
dab it. Gently
Yeah.
dab.
Gently dab it.
I'm just gonna eat what's on the.
Gently dab.
Oh, it's coming up. It's coming up on the back as usual, on the back end,
Sneaking up on the back.
sneaking up from the back.
Oh, yeah. Some of that.
Yeah.
Santiago says, hello from Ecuador. Love you guys.
Oh,
Like a lot.
Santiago.
Hola, Santiago.
I heard
Jack.
if you eat enough of this, you get high. So that's all.
Melissa Longo says, who would you like to play with in the future?
Judas Priest.
I've had so many dreams about getting called up to play with Iron Maiden. But
But
here's the thing: it's the like naked at school type dream. It's the first night of the tour.
Oh, that's in my nose.
Oh no!
Man down.
And down.
It's in my fucking nose. Oh god.
The rhythm section is the odds are going down on you guys.
Well, we got heavy whipping cream if you need it.
Here.
Anyway, continue with,
Heavy nipping, whipping cream nasal drip.
continue with your naked maiden.
Yeah, I've had the dream of I get called up to replace Yannick because nobody wants Yannick there. Let's be honest.
Oh my god.
And I show up and I don't know any of the songs. I haven't learned them.
Oh.
So
So
but
your
no,
dream is that you join me?
it's like yeah, but it's like a stress dream.
And-
No, but as far as like playing with, well, I would love to play with Blaze Bailey again just because she was super cool.
Yeah.
God, we played with like so many.
We played with so many of
We
our
played
heroes.
the
You played with a whole bunch of your bucket listers.
I mean,
Yeah.
the only people left. Well, Blue Oyster Cult is one that I think could happen. It hasn't happened yet because they do play smaller venues. Between like my big three from the '70s, Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult, and Deep Purple. Like Sabbath and Deep Purple ain't happening, but Blue Oyster Cult could actually happen. So that I guess that would be my one.
I want to play with Anvil real bad. We have a game called the Metal on Metal. Well, okay, I made up this game. It's the Metal on Metal game when you get really drunk, and it's based off of the game they play in Darby O'Gill and the Little People. And the game is called the Wishing Song. So when you're really drunk, you play the Wishing Song where you come up with rhymes. So it's like, oh, I wish I was drinking in Josh's garage.
It's actually not that bad.
Something and what rhymes with garage. And that's the game. I did it bad. But for the Metal on Metal, you say.
She writes the lyrics, folks.
I'm eating some wings. They're very spicy. Hit me in the thing. That's the Metal on Metal game. Yeah, I love Anvil.
Works better if you're drunk.
It is much better when I'm drunk. Yes. And I've had like 3 tequilas and I'm not drunk yet, so I'm gonna need more tequila. Come to mommy.
So I like how the songwriter
Is the one who can't rhyme.
could not...
You mean the lyricist and one of the lyricists?
Oh, now you found your words.
I have a vocabulary.
She found them
All
in the bottle.
Let's do another question.
Oh, I spilled tequila on my wing. Oh well.
All right, she didn't answer. I'm going to answer Homer's question of all the old songs. The one I would want to re-record is Just Another Fool.
Oh, there you
The
go.
only ones we would really re-record would be from the first EP, Justice at Last single, and Metal Renaissance. Those are the first 3 we did before we started working with Kevin. So there would be no point re-recording any of the stuff we did with Kevin. But
Alex Cruz says, "When are you coming to Mad with Power?" Dude,
We
we
already
played
played
Mad with
there.
Power.
It was awesome.
2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, but to answer your question,
years ago.
The next time Ty invites us. Hope you're watching,
Yes.
Ty.
So we didn't actually answer the question of who we would plug from smaller bands, and then we said actually peer bands, but
Peer bands.
the peer bands that we would always plug would be Lords of the Trident,
No.
Master Sword.
all of Jason Ashcraft's bands,
Yeah.
Helium Prime.
There are no small bands, only small penises, and we don't plug those.
Seven Wonders.
Yeah.
They don't.
No,
They
Seven
don't plug
Kingdoms.
anything.
Seven Kingdoms. Whatever. Camden's band.
Camden's back.
Camden,
No.
I hope you're watching.
And Sabrina.
So, Damien Cabrera
Hello, Damien.
comes into School Nina with metal on metal, the wings of death bite. The more that you chow down, the more your bells fight.
Oh, good. Yeah, see, that's perfect. That's exactly it. I really want to cover that song actually someday. Someday for funds. Okay. What's the
Are we going to number 9?
Yeah, let's go to number 9.
Oh boy.
All right, guys, this is the bomb.
Jabba.
Here is the bomb.
Maximum stupid.
All right.
Obliterate your bells.
Chris Tomlinson says, "I found Lords and Hellion from you. Thanks."
I love Sharon.
That was
Sharon our fans. That's okay.
You gonna be okay?
Wait, you're one behind.
No, I'm not.
He just.
I had a bite.
Oh.
I had a little. I'm pacing myself.
It's
That's
okay,
okay.
but it's not really flavorful.
I feel like I could have put more on.
Put more on.
Moron.
Put more on. You
More
more
on.
on. Can you hand me the bomb, Jesse?
You can have it.
That's an extract sauce. Be careful.
An extract, like just capsaicin extract?
That's fucking gross.
Fucking stupid.
No, we're gonna do that with the last dab.
Okay.
All right.
We're gonna do that with the last dab.
Let's answer.
We got some more questions. Chris, did you have an old one you
Is
wanted
that
to
true or
re-record?
gross?
Or if you had to choose one to re-record, what would it be?
What do you think?
What did you do? Damned if I do.
I would be able to redo it. I think. Yeah.
Thomas says, I'm pretty sure Chris is blinking SOS. Peter,
I feel fine.
Peter is asking, what's a song that you wish you wrote or that you would love to cover? What's a song I wish I wrote is the theme song from, Thunder Force, the new movie that came out with Melissa McCarthy. Look, they got Lizzie Hale, the dude from Scott Hill from Anthrax? Forget?
Ian.
Scott
Scott
Ian. They got like all these actual metal musicians to do this theme song for Thunder Force.
Oh yeah, it was like a who's who.
Yeah, it was great. And I'm like, well, I'm just jealous I wasn't invited. So that is a song that I wish I
That's
wrote.
more
Yes.
tequila. Okay.
Cause there was no tequila.
Brian Dill says, "I'm starting to see the 4 dudes with the coffin dance around Jesse."
Jesse, when you start shaking up that bottle of the last dab,
All
please.
right. All right. Let's do
Also,
this.
Kim Brandenburg says, "A nibble isn't a bite, Chris."
Come on, take a bite.
You were saying you were hungry.
Justin Baker says, "Jesse looks like he's about to write Blood Vomit 2 over there."
Oh, Blood Vomit
I
too.
mean,
The
Jesse's
vomit.
okay.
The
You got it in
blood
your nose though, huh?
I got honey. No, I got one of these last ones in my nose, which sucked. That one, the last dab, that's just or not the last dab, but the bomb.
The
That's just
bomb.
gross.
Another recitation for you all from Kai Bergensen. "Metal on metal, these wings don't seem hot. I feel if I tried them, I'd know I'd got."
All right.
Very good.
Last dab.
All right.
You know how this goes.
So you
It's
have to-
tradition around here at Not Hot Ones, please don't sue us, to put a little extra dab of the last sauce on the last wing. This is the last dab. This is 2.5 million Scoville units.
Yeah, do your dabs.
So get a little blob on there.
You know, like the young kids do.
I'm way too old for
And
that.
then you can rub it around. Come on, you're doing it.
You're doing it.
You know, you meant physical dab.
All right. We got
TJ Carver
cheers
says-
wings here on this.
TJ Carver says, "Much love from the Bayou. Can't wait for y'all to play in New Orleans eventually."
Ooh, I
No,
want to play New
we
Orleans
gotta play New
real
Orleans.
bad.
We love New Orleans.
All right, before we get here, cheers.
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 Maddie,
Last
help!
dab.
Last dab.
Maddie, help!
Oh!
Oh, no, your pants are gonna burn off.
Now I'm trying to do the.
Darren McCuck asked if Will Austin had to play an instrument at your next gig, what would it be, and why is it the cowbell? Woo!
Well, Chris won't play the cowbell.
Well, that's why I'm there.
So you can play it, Willie.
Shortest of shorts. Woo!
You alright?
Christ.
Oh, wow. The silences.
You look cheated, Josh.
I don't feel that bad. I'm starting to wonder if my father is really my father.
He's your dad, alright.
My dad's side is the Jewish side of the family. I should be dead by now.
You bought and returned the axe from Kill That Bitch.
No, we sold it.
You George Costanza'd it. You took the book to the bathroom and you sold it to somebody.
We sold the axe from Kill That Bitch on the Kickstarter for Time Zero.
Didn't you take the fan back though from one of your videos?
Oh no, the leaf blower.
From
The metal video secret, you use a leaf blower to get the hair blowing, and so yeah, I brought that back.
That was
Well, that sucks because our actual leaf blower is broken.
That was, it was metal, right?
All right, that
Wow.
is growing.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
Just
We're
drink.
about to get the whole milk too, Jesse.
here you go.
And we got whipping cream. That
I
might
might
work.
have
All right.
Wow.
Woo! It's growing
Well.
inside me. Like
Head up.
I'm just
demonic
gonna
child.
backing
in my womb.
away.
Yeah.
Metal on metal, the Scoville's quite high.
Here.
These goobers did eat them and now they will die.
All right. You're
I've yet to have taken a sip of milk.
All right. Let's see if we got any more on the pre-written questions.
I might have to take
Are
it.
you okay?
All right.
Never better.
The new album is the Crimson Cult. What kind of vibes
I'm
do
tearing up a bit.
what kind of vibes do the new songs bring to the album? Like any song, what kind of vibes are you feeling for Crimson Cult?
God. Early mid 70s? Hold on.
Chris is sweating.
This is the whole point. You get really fucked up on the hot sauce, and then somebody throws a question at you. So.
Hold that thought.
Tequila?
I have some.
All right.
That's
Kim Brandenburg asks, is Nina okay? She's surprisingly silent.
I'm fine.
Jesse, can you reach the eye of the scorpion and open that up?
You are, Bethany does
It's the
say,
one that's sealed.
you are starting to glow.
Yeah, you are. That
I
this
don't
is
sweat. I glisten.
Can you reach a knife? We got more questions. I'm feeling a bonus range.
Here we go. Need it?
Thank you, sir. No, actually, I got it. Sorry, I got it open.
Alright.
What level is this?
This would have been number 9.
Fuck that. I'm good.
You're my boy, Jesse. Come on, you're supposed to finish with me.
Thomas says I'm literally watching
Need to win?
Chris write double kick parts
Those
under
are-
the bar.
Those,
Alright,
are
we
the
can do
dry,
that.
those are dry rub ones.
Yeah,
Rico
I'm gonna get the
says
regular.
stay strong for the horde. We will stay strong.
I'm gonna need you to wipe down every surface you touch.
I know. I just touched the fridge handle.
Kai
with my
Ferguson
bum
says
on.
Nina's the winner of the band.
What are you talking about?
I mean,
No,
clearly.
no. All right, it's down to me and Nina.
Have you drank any milk?
Wing off.
Yeah, because I like milk.
Yep. I have had
What
several.
better honest answer is
That
that?
is
What is
Oh, just drink that
what
whipping
is the,
cream.
like, the sci-fi thing where they call people milk drinkers? Is that Skyrim?
Yeah, that's Sky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skyrim.
That's Skyrim.
No. I was trying to think of what the.
No, Josh, you
property
were
is-
asking if your father was your father. It turns out you're actually a McPoyle.
like it hot and clammy. All right.
Get out of here.
This is for victory.
Maddie.
Maddie.
All your
What's the
fuck that.
Scoville level, Josh?
This is Eye of the Scorpion. This
I
is
think
less than
she's
the last
stuck.
tab, but it is. God, 1 million.
Just leave her. She'll be fine.
Just leave her.
Oh, God.
All right. Don't let her walk through the chair.
I had how many tequilas? I had
She's
like 5.
slowly backing up.
All right.
And for the rest of you, the last question was what kind of
Just back up
vibes are you getting? Chris was talking about how it had that 70s kind of
Early
tone.
70s. Oh yeah, for
There
sure.
you go. Good
Well, there's
girl.
lots of Sabbath vibes. But the new thing for us will be there's going to be a little bit of Uriah
Long
Heep, I
song,
think.
damn it.
Oh, I got you. I'm gonna put it on the plate. All right, Jesse, you're out.
I'm out. Good.
Chris.
Rhythm section.
All right.
Melissa Mlongo says Nina may be the prophet or just super cool.
All right, Nina. I guess it's up to the talent to bring this.
Oh,
up.
stop.
Oh!
You
Give me one of
bitch.
those wings, you bitch.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Peer pressure.
Come on,
Not even
Chris.
good.
How do we get Jesse to do anything?
Fuck you,
You got the
Schwartz.
wings?
Nope,
Got one?
not me.
All right.
Ice cold wings straight out of the
Yeah.
fucking fridge.
Right.
Just running shit.
This would have been number 9. This one's number 9 on the hot ones lineup. But we're going straight on it with a bunch of sauce.
Mark very much approves of the Uriah Heep influences.
Cheers. Cheers.
Bitches.
Chris, you're the wisest amongst us.
Cheyenne says $602 left before the koozies unlock.
Oh,
Go.
All right.
I like this.
It was a cold wing.
Yeah, but the sauce is like nothing.
This one is apparently a straight scorpion pepper mash.
I don't taste anything. Just
Why is it not hot?
Get
Is
it
it hot?
No.
on the back end, on the back of your tongue, it's hot, but it's not like there's no flavor.
All right, here's a question. My original lineup is how well we would do. Nina would do the best. Chris would do the next best. And that Jesse and I would be dead. How did you think everybody was gonna fare today?
I thought I would definitely be the best. Yes.
Well, you always no matter what the topic is.
Yes. Clearly, it was gonna be me, and then I think it was gonna be you because whenever we grill jalapenos, it's usually me and you that eat them, and then you regret it later, but you still eat them. So I knew it was gonna be you and
And I
me.
whip out on the grilled jalapenos. I have one every like.
Yeah,
here.
you keep trying, and it's adorable. You keep trying to eat the grilled jalapeno.
Homer, thanks again for whenever the Kickstarter is mentioned. You're throwing the plug out there. Thank you for that.
Thank you, Homer.
All right, what vibes are you bringing to the Crimson Call, Jesse?
I don't know. I'm trying to go as geezer up as much as I
Geezer
can.
as possible.
I'm already like a 7 out of 10 on the geezer scale anytime that we record a record, so I'm trying to go to full 10 times.
Tequila.
This one is like a more doomy, but also more 70s, and we've got like some disco beats in there, which I'm super excited about.
It's not heavy in a modern sense.
No, but it's like,
an old school.
yeah. So I'm going full share on
All
this
right,
one.
I know most of our fans aren't into AC/DC, and then the songwriting on this record doesn't sound like AC/DC at all. But there's a theory with producing AC/DC that the lower gain you go on the guitars, the louder you can make them, and the heavier you can get the sound to be. So we're going lower gain. Jesse's playing with flat wound strings. He's playing with the same gauge that Steve Harris is.
I hate it. I hate it.
They're like
Any more?
smooth strings, right?
Yeah,
Are there any other hot sauces? I know you got a whole bunch of
weird.
them.
Sounds
We already did the
feels
hottest.
weird. Yeah, we're good. Now we're just drinking.
The last
So,
tab is open. Yeah, now we're just-
Kai Bergenson says, I appreciate the sanctioning of the geezer scales into my personal vernacular. And then Bethany asks, would you release a Sound of Thunder hot sauce?
Absolutely. We just would need to work with someone who actually
Actually knows what they're doing.
knows what they're doing.
And to assist follow up, what would be your absurd hot sauce name?
Dr. Donkey Dick's Rectal Holocaust.
You didn't make that up.
That
I didn't make that up.
exists.
That's from American
Make
Dad.
up your own.
Ooh, good question. Okay.
Thunder Cupid Apocalypse.
Thunder
That's
Cupid
not restaurant.
Apocalypse is the name of
It's not
our
a restaurant.
barbecue restaurant.
Thunder Cupid Apocalypse.
Let's see. It has to be a professor. Professor
Or doctor,
Walnut
Professor Doctor.
Cox.
Has to involve cock or dick.
Yes.
Come on.
Professor Walnut Balls.
Keep going. At least two of us in the band. are ready.
Anal.
That's it.
Adam
Professor
Smasher.
You
Walnut
gotta have
Balls.
anal in there.
Anal.
Prolapse.
Anal avalanche.
Anal avalanche. Professor Walnut Balls.
You need
anal
some
avalanche.
alliteration.
Yeah. Anal avalanche.
Anal
You don't even have a
Yeah.
single Sound of Thunder thing in there.
No, that's
No,
why
you don't
you're bad at brandy.
Excuse me?
You
Who
gotta
came up-
use Uteroff.
Excuse
Always
me.
be brandy.
Who came up with the blood vomit t-shirt, Schwartz, who said that nobody would buy it?
It
And
was-
people have been asking us to reprint that
It was
shirt.
People have even gotten kicked out of Prague Power wearing
While
these
wearing
shirts.
that
While
shirt,
wearing the shirts.
one of my proudest achievements was
Pour one
designing
out for
that shirt.
Dodora.
Pour one out for Dodora. He's not dead, but he's dead to us.
Yeah. Blood Vomit was one of our best-selling shirts of all time. We sold 75 of them.
Yeah, because I printed them myself. And I paid for them myself,
I know.
and we sold out of them.
Yeah.
So.
This
Why is it? Why are we fighting?
Remember, I didn't want to pay for them. That's why you printed them.
That's why I printed them, and then we sold out of them. So the moral of the story is.
Because you only printed 50.
The moral of the story is listen to Nina. She's always right.
Yeah.
Especially when seconded, I did. I said, no, that's
She
gonna
liked
sell.
She liked the design.
Well, I like anything that involves ball kicking and
I mean, what's his
What?
face? Serball. He even put it on the green room.
Tim Serball says, I almost died in Baltimore with the blood vomit shirt.
I remember. That's
Was that
Oh,
what
God.
he was wearing when
yeah.
he did
You
the
remember?
moonshine?
Because he was throwing up, and the guy at the
There's no
arena.
blood in that. Get out of here, you
No,
poser.
no, no. I told him. He said, "Hey, you got vomit on your vomit shirt."
That's fantastic.
So great.
wait,
All right.
who was doing the dab with you?
The dab.
Oh, Abe. Yeah, Abe. How did you do with the dab? No, he was doing the bomb with us.
Yeah.
I
Is
could do
he
with the
still
bomb.
alive?
He
I
might be
will
dead.
have to say, none of these hottest three tasted any good.
MQ says Catalonia siempre. I am.
Amanda Barber says, man, it'd be amazing to see you guys play Prague Power USA again.
Milk helps.
But she abbreviated it, so I saw pupusas and now I'm hungry.
We've never played Prague Power. I would love to play Prague Power. Tell everyone at Prague Power how much you'd love to see us there. We'd love to play there.
One of I don't know if he's watching, one of our ultimate executives, who's done that for like multiple times. So he's given us a lot of money, and we really appreciate it because he's been a big part of keeping us going.
I have
He-
to draw
he's-
for him, right?
He started doing that because he tried to sponsor us at Prague Power, and they wouldn't accept it. So he was like, "Fine, I'll just give."
Why don't you want us to play at Prague Power? What did we do? Well, Josh did something.
We're not really that Prague or Power.
We're pretty
all the
power.
time.
We're pretty powerful. I remember we and Willie went to.
Not enough dragons for power metal, not enough time signatures for Prague.
Okay,
Yeah, there you go.
but me and Willie went to Prague Power all of once.
Don't be in between niches.
And literally the entire time we were at Prague Tower, people were like, when is the Sound of Thunder going to play? And I was like, I don't know. When we get invited. So invite us, please. That would be great.
It probably is something Josh did, though.
And I think it's something.
I probably put my foot in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melissa Longo would also like pupusas in Prague Power.
I would love both pupusas. Look, you book us at Prague Power, I will literally make pupusas.
Why don't we do a Papusa themed metal fest?
Holy shit. I could get a pupusa truck.
We could steal the Prague Power font and just call it Papusa
Stop.
Power.
Yes, no,
That's
no, I'm in.
Mary says call it PupusACon.
Yes.
I like it.
I love this idea.
Rudiger Vincent asked, have you ever considered doing hidden tracks with like studio blooper sound samples?
We have.
We
We've
have
done that.
one. It's at the very
We have
end.
two.
We have two?
Yes.
Well, we have one at the very end of Who Do You Think We Are? Or I think it's in between the main album and the two bonus tracks.
Yeah.
What's the last regular track? It's before Island of Domination and Walls.
Right.
So whatever is the last track before those two. At the end of that is a backwards recording of Nina threatening Jesse in the studio.
I was very drunk.
And very angry.
I wasn't angry. I was just drunk. Oh, wait, was I?
You were.
No.
You said some things.
You said some things.
Yeah, but I wasn't angry. I was just drunk.
You hated doing the cover of Stinkfist.
Yes, I did.
That's when you recorded it.
Yeah.
But we plugged it into the album in a different spot.
Right, but I wasn't
We
angry.
were talking. She didn't want to do Stinkfist because she doesn't really like Tool.
Well, I just didn't feel like it would do my
So
voice
we were
any
like,
good.
Well, we were like, but you did a good job on it.
All right,
I
Chris.
tried. Yeah,
We did.
that's
So
good for my
we were
voice.
like, Nina, what do you think about doing this song? And she was like, Jesse, I'm going to sneak into your room at night
Wow.
while you're sleeping. I'm going to take my fits. And if you want to hear the rest of it, find the track and run it backwards.
You gotta find the track.
There's
So,
another one though. There's another one.
What's the other blooper one?
The other? It's not a blooper. But
Is
it's
it, are you talking about House of Bones?
yes, talking about Bones.
Oh, yeah, there's backwards talking in House of Bones, and it's from a viral YouTube video.
Oh yeah.
So if you play House of Bones in reverse. I don't remember where it is in the song. I think it's somewhere in the piano intro.
I think it is.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
think so.
Play the beginning.
That is
of
such a
House of
stupid
Bones.
inside joke too. No, I mean,
It
unless you
was.
know that specific.
It was,
stupid
but you should
video.
play House of Bones in reverse if you want
Yeah.
to hear it.
Yeah, you'll find it.
So
average-
wait, Kai Bergensen also said that Overkill has played Prague Power. So there is a reference to that. Melissa Longo says Power Papusas 2023.
2023 Power Pupusas.
Papusa Power.
Book us for Prague Power. I'll bring the pupusas. Also, Average Metal Drummer says Sound of Thunder is on my wish list for 70,000 tons of metal. It's on my wish
it's
list
not
too.
gonna happen.
Hold on,
It's
Chris.
not gonna happen.
Oh,
What are the chances of us playing 70,000 tons of metal?
not good because I don't do shits rocking in the ocean.
Chris gets very motion sick.
But what if you took some of that the stuff?
Take some Dramamine.
No.
We're gonna get a drum machine and just paste a gray goatee onto it.
No, not the same. Maybe we can book a show like on the shore before 70,000 tons.
But we could do that. We could do the pre-show in
We could do
Miami or Fort Lauderdale.
Hey, someone book us for the pre-show.
There you go. Perfect.
And then I'll just get on the boat and hang out with everybody.
Homer Humphreys asked, "Are there any plans to bring in musicians for guest spots anytime soon?"
We were talking about a sax player.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. So not a famous guest star, but we do have something coming up where we're going to bring in a saxophone player, and then on the next project we have been having discussions about guest vocalists. One of them was Robert Lowe.
Yeah,
Right,
that's
from
a
Candlemas.
that's a dream. By the way, if anybody watching this is famous, please message us. We could use you. I appreciate it. Just reach out to us. We'll pay you.
Yeah.
So Mark says that from their experience, there's not really a lot of motion on 70K, but take it or leave it as of course.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Kyle Bouillet, I think it is. When it comes to describing the genre of A Sound of Thunder, I say what metal was always meant to be.
Aww.
Aw, Kyle, you're the best.
He is.
Kim, my cousin, being the concerned person she is, she says, Chris, I think you can take your gloves off now. I'm worried about you rubbing your eyes.
Yeah, you are touching your
Yeah.
face
That's
a
a
lot.
lie.
Yeah, sure.
Also, you can eat pizza now.
And pet the dog.
Pizza.
Oh yeah, have some pizza. I'll take your hot.
Oh, Mary says just keep you drunk the whole time. You'll be fine.
Smart.
Hold on.
Wait. I have known Chris for about 11 years now. I think I've seen him drunk precisely once.
When?
Like, not even real drunk. Like, I think it was after
I can't remember ever seeing Chris drunk.
the night that you got trashed in Atlanta.
Yeah. Were you
What
tipsy?
you got trashed?
I
Yeah,
got
but no, but Chris was a little drunk. That
Was
day.
it also the night that Josh was drunk?
Yes.
Same
Oh.
night.
No, I wasn't. No.
No?
That was the night I went up to John Gallagher and was like, "John, you guys are so awesome."
Oh my God! Josh was literally texting John Gallagher
While he was on
while
stage.
he was on stage.
Is
He was like,
that
"I'm just gonna text him and tell him how much I love him."
Okay,
Hey,
but this was in the phase of the band when Nina would come up to me at every show and give me an unsolicited Long Island iced tea, and then just keep bringing them to me.
It's true.
Is that when you cockblocked me in that hotel?
Yes, it is. It is. We're in Atlanta hotel, and like there
I
was
was driving the
there was this really handsome
Oh, I forgot about
guy,
that.
like a bellhop or whatever.
Yeah, he was
whatever you
very
call him.
cute.
And
Yes, he
Chris was like, "Ooh, look at him," and Josh was like, You should go ask him out. You should be
In
like, hey,
front of the
sexy."
guy.
Like right in front, like just loud and sloppy
And
drunk.
Nina grabs him and goes, "Come on, Josh."
And I
was like, "Listen, guy, you gotta get with my drummer. He'll plow you into the ground."
And I was just as drunk as Josh was, but I'm a very responsible drunk.
So she pulls,
So
"Come
I
here,
was
Josh."
You want to get wrecked?
And then I'm standing there looking at the guy going, "Hi."
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
I got up to the hotel room and said, "If you ever cock block me again."
We are not the type of band that has groupies, so if there's a chance, I mean, all of us are in relationships now, but if we were single, and if there had been a chance that one of us could score on the road, we should not stand in their way.
Thank you.
Because it doesn't happen very often, or at all.
So forgiving the butchering, I hope I'm doing this right. Stephen Allange says Mark Tornillo, John Gallagher, and Blaze Bailey. Who would you like to do on the next project?
Ooh.
Who's the dream? Who are the dream guests?
We've had all three of them.
All those would have, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
We've had all three
yes.
of them.
Kevin and I have been kicking around Glenn Hughes. Glenn Hughes would be cool to get.
Nice.
Wow, that would be nice.
And Kevin, our producer, now works with Stevie Salas, who played on one of Glenn Hughes' solo albums. So,
Ooh,
it's
so
actually,
we have an in.
we do kind of have a slight connection there.
I would say the guy from Falcon, what's his face, Matthias Blatt.
Mm.
I would love to play him. Huh? Oh, okay.
We get signals from the back.
Willie's getting me a signal of some kind. Oh, Candlemass. No, Robert Holmes.
We already said Robert Lowe.
Robert Lowe, definitely.
And actually, we have an unfinished song. We never really said this. There's two unfinished songs from the It Was Metal sessions. You guys may not even remember these. Further Down in New World.
Shit.
Oh, New World, I
I forgot about those.
Don't remember it.
We cut drums, and that might have been all we ever cut. But we have demos of the guitars and the other parts.
Oh, wow,
and,
that's right. I've forgotten those.
Yeah, the further down was actually like a proggy ballad, kind of like I guess you could throw it in a category with Boy Who Could Fly.
Oh.
But that one,
Was that the one that we did that we had
there's a full demo of it. Nina cut a really good demo of the vocals for her parts. So it almost sounds like a
Did?
finished vocal.
I
Yeah.
don't remember this
Yeah,
at
you
all.
were making fun of it because it was all emotional, and you made me feel stupid, and did a Susan Boyle impersonation at the end of the song.
I did?
On the song I wrote for my dad.
Oh yeah! It was for your dad. I was like, ooh, Josh wrote a song
Yeah,
for
she got
his
to the end and she
dad.
was like, I dreamed a dream.
I dreamed a dream of time
Yeah.
on high.
Anyway, the guest on that, well, Tony Carey already cut the keyboard.
Yes, that was what I was thinking of.
So I had written the vocal because Tony Carey is, he's an older, his voice, he sounds like an older man.
Tony Carey.
So that was part that I wrote for that song about my dad. But I don't know if we'll ever finish it because it's a prog ballad and
Gross.
it hasn't really fit into any of the album concepts we've had recently. So it might go on like a box set or something someday.
I mean, look, I write a song for my dad, and it's about Atlacott fucking murdering people. That's what
Yeah.
you gotta do. You
Well,
wanna write a successful song for your parents. You make it about murder, because El Segadores and Atlacott, very successful.
Yes, your murder ballads are very successful.
Murder ballads, extremely successful. Just saying.
Well,
Yeah,
murder
what would
with
you get
a
as a
murder
guess?
with a
Sauce
purpose.
on my leggings.
I'm saying,
Now you got sauce on your hands.
That's fine.
And that was one of the hotter ones too, wasn't it?
Eh.
Was that the bomb?
No.
I think
Was
it was
it?
Thunder Juice or the bomb.
Wasn't Rhea in Greek mythology the Earth Mother?
Yes.
Yeah,
what
yeah.
are you getting at?
I'm saying you could write a song for your mom and have it be cool because it could be based in mythology. That would be cool.
I already wrote some songs for his mom.
Geez, did you dick?
So.
Who were we talking to that was talking about? Oh, it was Rambo and Katie, my
Oh,
friends.
God.
We were talking. I don't know why we were talking about this, but we were talking about like.
Watch
Our
Jesse dying
parents
inside. Jesse's
and-
dying inside.
And Rambo and Katie look at each other and they were like, "Oh my God, Jesse's mom, she's so hot." I don't know why it's a running gag. It's just your mom.
It's not a gag.
Your mom is extremely attractive. Yeah, cool. It's awesome.
I already traded in all my celebrity. What is it?
Your celebrity passes.
Yeah, my celebrity passes. I traded in all of them.
I'm gonna make you drink the fucking
Yeah, he's like, I'm gonna put this snowball right through your eyeball.
I mean, he could. Okay, another. Willie had to text me this because I totally forgot. Another dream guest vocal Tobias Sammet from Ed Guy.
I'm cool with that.
Oh yeah.
Because I will let you all know this 100%. Our producer Kevin, he calls whenever I do that thing like he calls that the Nina pump. I stole that from him. I stole that from Ed Guy, 100%. I was listening to Ed Guy. It was like Tears of the Mandrake. Tears of the Mandrake. I
Didn't you
stole the
figure out
shit out of that.
he's just doing a Bruce Dickinson impersonation though?
No.
With his vibrato.
Except he's on key.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I love Bruce
shit.
Dickinson, but Tobias is actually more on key than he is.
Well, Tobias is also probably using tunings because
Not live.
Well, okay, fine. Corey Cooper asks, "What do you think of the following metal bands? Oakley Dokley, the Ned Flanders metal band."
Would love to play with them. I totally support their endeavors.
Jesse, have you heard of Impaled Northern Moon Forest acoustic black metal?
Honestly, I would have thought that was a joke if something like that.
Actually, Willie knows
Sorry,
about them.
no.
Willie, you know about them?
No, but I want to know about
I
that.
wanna know.
I fucking love black metal.
Everybody's gonna go follow Impaled Northern Moon Forest.
Click
Sounds
here
like
to
a
learn
great
more.
name for a band,
Baby metal.
of course.
I'll answer baby metal because I used to shit on them. Oh, I just got some sauce in the wrong part. Okay. I used to shit on baby metal because it took me a long time to internalize the whole lesson of let people enjoy what they enjoy. So baby metal is not for me, but I can totally see the entertainment value, and if you love baby metal, enjoy the hell out of baby metal.
I came around like 2 or 3 years ago. I was like, oh shit, I like this now.
Baby metal?
Yeah.
I actually grew up on my first metal band that I actually fell in love with was X Japan. So J metal has always been a thing for me. I recently found a pencil board that I've had since the 10th grade for X Japan. So
Has that pizza not even been opened yet?
now
Nope.
I have some.
We got a pizza behind the camera that nobody. All right, Willie, hand out some pizza.
You know.
What?
Eric David Ribner says we have one in Northern California called Max Sabbath. Yeah, we know about Max Sabbath.
Oh
They
yeah,
came to
Max
Baltimore.
Sabbath's huge.
Yeah.
They're selling a pop-up book now. I'm kind of jealous.
Okay. Oh, and speaking of the Oakley Dokley, if we were gonna get into The Simpsons real quick, I just want to let you all know I did play the saxophone in elementary, middle, and high school, and it is specifically because when I was in elementary school, I wanted to be like Lisa Simpson, so that's why I took up saxophone. I was also in choir, but I wanted to learn saxophone too.
Well, I'm going
Yeah,
to keep,
choir.
I'm about to keep drinking.
Okay.
It is a
All right.
Friday night. Do we have
Hand
any
of
more
God.
questions? Oh, there we go. We got pizza.
Oh, is that my
coming
name
in.
now? Cool.
Do we have questions coming in, and do we still have people watching?
You do it quite. You quite a bit. Let me check.
We've
back
got
in.
28 people
Right,
on
hand of God.
YouTube.
All right. Chris, who's
Oh
dri- who's driving?
Mark's asking for the pizza, so there we go.
Oh, well then come get some.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I gotta say, not all that hot.
Put it on the pizza.
Put it on the pizza.
No. Which ones of these would be good on the pizza? Do you think? Jeff?
Oh, Jackaholic loves Yoshiki too. I love Yoshiki. What a fucking diva.
Number 4.
I saw-
Which one should I do?
Try number 4. The hot L, hotter than L.
Yeah. I saw X Japan live at in New York City in I want to say 2000 and maybe 10. It was 2010.
Let's find out.
And Yoshiki
It's not hot.
does this whole diva thing where he's shirtless, he's all sweaty and he's like exhausted and he's swaying in front of the piano and he does this thing like we are and the audience goes X. He does this shit for a full 10 minutes. And like we are X and like eventually the audience was just like X. Come on, we get it. And they put a little guitar on the side of the stage because their guitarist he died young. So they always have the guitar on the side of the stage. And okay, funny story, one of my favorite movies is Saw. Saw 4, I didn't realize the theme song was written by X Japan and it was their comeback song and they called it 4. And it was supposed to stand for the fact that they are a 4-piece band now because they died. So it was all emotional and all that shit. And then they got that other guitarist from another famous band. So now they're a 5-piece band again. It really doesn't matter. But anyway, there's my X Japan trivia. That was the first band I ever fell in love with. So I know.
Oh no.
Jesse, what was your first concert?
Oh,
Too spicy for you, honey?
Fuck you.
oh no, too spice. Well, there's
That's
whipping cream.
That's okay.
Help yourself.
Creed?
Creepy
saw-
for come.
Oh my
I
god.
saw Creed and Seven Dust at the
Me and his husband's free.
Something-
Willie, you're starting to
something
look like a
rebellion in
velociraptor,
Nashville.
just with your hands.
I'm so good but so bad.
and like it was like in my head, I haven't listened to Creed regularly in like 15 years. In my head, greatest show, like one of the greatest shows I've ever seen.
All right. First concert?
Crisscross.
What?
I was in the 6th grade.
Backwards pants?
Did you wear your pants backwards?
Did you miss the bus?
No, I was in the 6th grade, and in my elementary school, I went to Doswell E. Brooks. I was in the school choir, I was in the whatever choir, and there was a choir run by a dude called Mr. Brady, and I don't remember why he had his own choir, but I was in that too, because I just sang in all the choirs.
That's kind of.
And so Mr. Brady had his choir perform at this concert at the PG County Fairgrounds or whatever. And so we performed and we sang the song from Free Willy, like the Michael Jackson song, like hold me from the river Jordan, and I will then say to thee, you are my friend. And we had a dance and everything. And then
You
Chris
hit that too well, I think we're gonna get a copyright.
and then Chris Cross played, and
And
so that was my
YouTube
first
has
song.
shut you down.
They played Jump, and I remember that song, so that was my first concert in 6th grade. Yeah.
Darren McCuck asks. Oh, sorry. Do your thing first.
Go ahead. No.
Darren McCuck asks because of that. What song/band do you love but you're a little embarrassed about?
embarrassment. I feel no shame.
I'm also occasionally slightly embarrassed to like Manowar and Whitesnake. Because I legitimately enjoy a lot of Manowar. Manowar is the most frustrating band to be a fan of.
Yeah.
If you think about it, there's no other band that has achieved such heights of awesomeness in metal, but also such lows.
They're so, like, if they were self-aware, they would be incredible. But they're not. That's the problem. They have no self-awareness that they're willing to admit to anyway. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel no shame. I love Cher.
Guilty pleasure? I've been in your apartment. I know what some of the guilty pleasures are.
Using crates as furniture, is
The
that a
standard
guilty pleasure?
issue George Michael CD that. Oh.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with George Michael. He was a good
It was
man.
amazing.
He was a good boy, and he was a good singer.
Good singer. Yeah, he was.
Maria Osagata says you're even closer to 57. Okay.
Let's see.
Are we checking the Kickstarter live?
I am. Let's see here.
All right. Let's see how we're doing.
Come on.
Hey, if anybody out there during the stream pledged into the Kickstarter, let us know.
And
Yeah.
thank you. I'm sure I know
And thank
some
you.
of these.
We
some
are
names
almost
we've heard
at
definitely did.
57.
Wow.
So thinking ahead, we're probably going to hit 60 and hit that stretch goal. I was just talking to our producer Kevin today. If we hit 65, we might even be able to do an acoustic EP.
Or get Rachel a
We
pony.
might, you're not getting a
If
pony.
anyone's
with
getting a
Kickstarter,
pony,
Nancy.
it's gonna be me, because I can fit on a pony. Hey, I'm 5 feet tall.
Oh, that is true.
I'm 5 feet tall. A pony would actually be perfect size.
Like a Shetland pony.
A Shetland pony,
Okay.
exactly.
Yeah, maybe invest in a good mic pre and some new microphones and stuff, and then we could actually cut acoustic stuff without having to travel to the studio. So that way.
Would you all like an acoustic EP? Because if we hit 65K,
We don't have anything currently planned after
Yeah.
60, so we need some more stretch goal.
Yeah, give us more stretch goal ideas, and the stupider the better, because I love stupid
And
shit.
also, like, what's this insane that we're even talking about getting to that point? So.
Why am I not that drunk? I've had like 7 shots of
You're
tequila.
talking louder than you think you are.
Oh no, I'm not talking louder than I think I am. I'm talking as
Oh,
loud as I
almost-
know I
maybe
am.
you almost poured
It's so I
tequila
can
into
hit
a
that
full shot.
microphone.
Okay.
Amanda Barber says, well, I need to head out. Thank you for the entertainment and helping me to forget I have my sickness. Have a great night.
Oh my
Thanks for
gosh,
hanging
get
out
well
today.
soon. Thank you.
Mark Brody says, I'll pledge when I have my wallet.
Mark, you can pledge now. They don't take
They
your
do.
money.
They take your payment info though.
Oh, they take
They
your.
don't charge you till the end, but they take your payment info.
Oh, okay.
Never mind.
See, never
Defer
mind.
to the Schwartz. I'm out of
Damian
payment.
Cabrera asks, Jesse and Josh, do you have a favorite episode of Hot Ones? Jeff Goldblum was a high on my list.
Well, the one we were watching today was pretty eye-opening.
The Alton Brown
Alton
one.
Brown smashed through the lineup.
Yeah, a friend of mine told me about this episode where there's a guy that goes through it and he's rating the hot sauces by like which one's hottest, which one's the best.
Tastes good.
And it's like good. It's like just like throws some of them in the trash because he doesn't like them. It was Alton Brown.
See,
and it was
I wanted
great.
to be Alton Brown after I watched that. I was like, I'm gonna be Alton Brown in this. And I think
I mean, we're all
think I'm
fine.
pretty
Nobody's
good.
in pain. I was definitely feeling the burn on the last dab.
Yeah, last dab and the bomb I definitely like was feeling that
just-
day.
It's kind of making me wonder either what are they doing to those wings?
They're
or-
probably that's.
They might be
marinated
soaking in them.
super
Yeah.
Yeah, they like to glob it on.
Hans
Yeah.
Jürgen Machen and Eric Cahill both say an acoustic EP would be fantastic.
Aw.
All right, put that on.
Waves.
I would love to.
Wade Summers suggests Archangel orchestral version would be great.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would
Pretty
fit.
cool.
I
That was
agree.
I believe that was the first song that I wrote music for specifically for Nina when she joined the band. On the first EP, there's
Fighting with numerous
Yeah,
monsters.
three-
Look, man,
fighting to
there's
fight.
three
I
songs
fucking
that were
forgot
Nathan
the
songs.
lyrics. I was very drunk, and I was just numerous wings. I don't fucking.
on
Those
the.
That song is long.
Yeah.
There are a lot of
All
lyrics
right,
in
well,
that song.
because the second verse should have been cut in half.
Yes.
And that. Walls and The Maiden's Fate and Damned If I Do all existed before Nina joined the band and had different lyrics with a
The
different singer.
Maiden's Fate. I remember the Maiden's Fate.
It was called Evading Me.
And it was about like, there's a girl I like,
And she's evading me.
but she's evading me, and I was like, how about we make this about pirate shit?
But Archangel Wings of Steel was the first song we wrote specifically for Nina,
Lord have wings of
which
steel.
is why it's more metal.
And we did it after literally Archangel from X-Men because we're nerds.
Yeah. There's a long. We also have an unreleased song called "This Man, This Monster."
It's about the Hulk?
Thing. No, it's
Well,
about
it's
the
on
thing.
the thing, right?
Yeah.
Whatever. They're
I'm
both
surprised we
big.
don't have a song about the Hulk
Yeah, I am too actually. Why don't we?
I want to
yet.
He's big and he's green. It's something we both enjoy.
I'm going back in.
Frankly, I am out of all of your stuff, the one that always gets me. I like the Beast. I know you all feel very.
I love the Beast. The Beast, the werewolf song.
Yeah. Nobody ever requests that one though.
I love that
That one's
song.
kind of lost to time to me. That
But
was
most of that first record is basically lost to time.
That-
Metal Renaissance was a good album.
Other
that
than Blood Vomit
breakdown.
and Doom.
You remember why it was called The Beast originally before she wrote lyrics for it?
No.
Because it was the hardest one to play.
Yes, that's true.
I thought it was maybe the.
At the time, that was murder. To play.
Okay, so
only
because
beer
of
you could afford.
Because of Nina's comment about changing it to be a ship, Damien Cabrera says you heard it here first. A Sound of Thunder dabbled in pirate
metal.
We did in our first album.
Yeah.
We
I
totally
still
did.
want to do a song about pirate hunters.
No, we are. Then we're definitely doing
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
That's just the British Navy.
No, this is going to be fictional pirate hunters. That are, all they do is
Because
they go
we
on-
hate pirate metal.
I don't hate.
Yeah.
pirate.
Unless you base it on like one
I
piece,
like
but
pirate.
then.
I like Hailstorm. What are you pointing at? Tequila? You want tequila? Yeah. Okay. My
The
husband.
cameraman is requesting tequila.
Yeah, I gave you tequila. Here you go. No,
Drink. No.
Drink.
No.
Eric Ribner requests more comic-inspired nerdistry. Man, we got a comic that we.
The whole Crimson Cult album has been squeezed in because of the pandemic. The
We
next,
were supposed to be releasing the Queen of Hell comic
Yeah.
Kickstarter this
the
year.
Queen of Hell comic has been a not so well kept secret that we've sort of half released and stuff.
We previewed
half
it
an
at the last.
We previewed it, yeah. So the next album was supposed to be a concept album based all around Queen of Hell and Udra, and the concept album is going to tie directly into our own comic book. It's written by Rafer Roberts and starring by Mike Rotera, and it's in progress. And we've already cut the drums for the first 7 songs. We've already written 10 out of the 12 songs, like it's almost entirely written.
Yeah.
We did move one song from the Queen of Hell project back to the Crimson Cult album. But yeah, so there's definitely more comic book stuff coming. And I'd love to keep going with Valiant. We're starting to build up all these songs, separate from the Tales from the Dead Side album, we're building up all these songs based on Valiant characters. So one day it'd be cool to do a Valiant Universe album and compile them all together. 'Cause we've got Dr. Mirage and Rye, and we're doing another Shadow.
I'd love to do an Exo Manowar song
Yeah, I've
in
got
the
a,
style of Manowar.
I've got a melody that's been in my head for a couple of years for Eternal Warrior.
Roger West just said, my pledge just broke the 57 mark.
Yay,
Roger.
Alright.
I'm pretty sure, don't we, I think we owe Roger a private show too.
We owe you a private show.
It starts now!
Dancer for money. Do what you want me
That's
to
how we
do.
understand it, Roger. That trust us to
Justin-
dance for you.
Justin Trotman, aka Abrick,
Yes.
says, no, I missed all your wings because of tech support blues. How much is the Kickstarter add-on to have Will drink the hottest sauce?
Oh, straight from the bottle?
No, I wouldn't do that to you, honey.
What's your health insurance deductible?
Yeah.
I would not do that to my husband. I'll do it.
He
though.
might die.
Yeah, he could die. I'll do it. though.
Why would you make me more disabled?
Yeah.
Listen, if somebody will do
Where we at? Where we
your
at?
stimulus check add-on right now, I will drink from the bomb.
Oh my god.
You heard it right here. Josh will drink from the bomb if you do the stimulus.
Oh my God.
If someone does the stimulus,
Do you have
I will put the
I
hot
have
sauce
health
on the
insurance.
back of my hand with Josh, and I will lick it off the back of my hand.
The Last Dab.
The last.
The last dab.
Last
Oof.
Dab.
I will do
All
a
right,
power
you
load
heard
of the
it
last
here.
dab.
We'll do it live. Somebody does
Fuck
the
it.
stimulus.
We'll do it
I
live.
hope everybody appreciates the humor of the stimulus.
Oh, they do. They
reward.
do.
Tara J. Harley, as another comic fan, says you should do a song about faith from Valiant.
Yeah.
Oh, I would definitely put her up there if
Yeah.
we were gonna do. I mean, we were already hit Rye, Dr. Mirage, Shadow Man. The new one coming up is I felt like we never got like a theme song for Shadow Man on the Shadow Man album.
She'd
It's
be the
more
first of the Psyops that we did a
Yeah.
song about.
Yeah, we haven't done any of the Psyops or Harbinger characters yet. So I would totally be up for that.
Jacob says if you do more Valiant, please do a goat song.
Yes.
That's legit.
Yes.
That's legit. Oh.
Some of the challenge is like the reason like we didn't even consider doing Bloodshot because like I feel like Bloodshot like uses guns and stuff and that
Yeah.
doesn't fit our sound.
No, but
Right.
Archer and Armstrong, however,
That does.
definitely.
I'm not sure how. I guess we could handle Quantum and Woody. I feel
Oh yes.
but I feel like Quantum and Woody, if they had a theme song, would be by like a funk band.
Look, we did Hello Nurse, we can handle Quantum Woody.
And we can do funk. We can do funk.
Yeah.
We've got
You
what?
did have a
We have
funk
2
phase,
disco beats on
like-
this album. It's gonna be good. This is gonna be the dance album. Y'all are gonna be able to dance to some of the songs on this album.
And, okay, then you need to place a disclaimer on that so people know what they're getting into.
It's like
When
okay.
Nina says dance, she means like Merciful Fate Gypsy.
Yeah, like it just honestly, some of my very favorite heavy metal songs have a disco beat. I was made for loving you, baby. You were made for loving me. I can't get enough
The drummer, shut up.
I don't know how the guitar goes.
Let's see. There's Gypsy. I was made for loving you. There's more. I know
Well,
there's more.
didn't you say a metal on metal as a disco beat?
No.
I would like to see you do another.
Oh my God, it does.
Fancy.
Yeah, it is.
Y'all metalheads just want to dance.
Metal, kick in the grind. I don't know the real lyrics. I just know
You
metal.
can't rhyme with strong.
No, I can't. Dude, I don't. What was that stupid movie called? The one you hated
No one cares.
with the hillbilly elegy. Okay.
Try putting it in a
I
second.
watched this shitty movie because I love Glenn Close. The best part of that movie was when you suddenly heard da-da-da-da, and it's kids in high school
It's not
huffing
bad, is it,
paint
actually? Do something like really
to the
catchy.
sound of anvil. Best part
Oh
of
yeah,
the
that'd be
movie.
good.
All right, we just wrote a song.
We just wrote a song.
Cool.
Disco beat in a 7.
Disco beat in a 7?
A 7.
Hear me out though. What if it's in an 11?
Thank you, Casey.
A 7-Eleven?
Casey just pledged $10 towards our album.
Do it.
Thank you, Casey. Oh, I love it.
Casey Burke?
Yeah, appreciate
Oh,
it.
Casey.
Thanks, dude.
Is it
Thank you.
Casey Burke?
Oh yeah.
It's just Casey.
It's just KC.
The letters Casey? Oh,
Letter
that's
K
what you do.
and C. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Or man,
R.I.P.
or,
Cloris Leachman. I love
thank you.
Cloris Leachman. Dude, don't tell the man. I was
Frau
so
Bucher.
sad when she died. Frau Bucher. Yeah. Wow, just about to drop out when I was made for loving you came up. Love it. How about learning blank?
Or you know what we could do? What was the song that we acapella'd in the dressing room in Tarragona? It was Gypsy,
It
right?
was Gypsy.
What if we give away one of the new songs right now, but acapella style?
What song?
Oh God.
Disco song?
Okay.
Are you into it?
I'm into it.
All right.
Behind the light that finds you in the sky, there is a right to always question why. So hear the silence and ask yourself for faith, and eat the answer as it all fades away. Oh, will this era end or fade? Is anybody getting paid? A generation of destitution, or will we fight a revolution?
Casey says you know them from work.
Kate?
Should we just do an acapella album?
Oh, it's like pentatonics but good.
Jesse knows who I am. I work with him. Oh.
So you guys just pulled a Homestar Runner, is that what I'm understanding?
Oh, orbs of power.
Oh, that's a cover song, Tarantula, moving very slowly.
Moving very slowly. Very slowly. And I'm sure Trogdor's probably been done by everybody, right?
Oh yeah.
Probably.
Oh yeah. For
But
sure.
Tarantula.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the sleeper hit.
Nobody's done moving very slowly.
There you go.
Darren McCuck says a sound of a cappella.
Ah, there you go.
I like it.
Barbershop works it.
This is the best part of the entire stream.
The production cost on acapella is way lower.
I guess so.
You can play the countertop, right?
I was gonna
I
buy
started.
one of those boxes.
Is that the tiny? Is that the NPR tiny desk that you
One
all
of
are
the
gonna
boxes
do?
I saw at the Ren Fair.
That's it.
Yeah, if we're
Well, we'll do
doing
an next
if we're
alcohol.
doing an acoustic record, we're getting you
So I
one of
remember I was
those
playing
things.
at the Ren Fair and people started watching these.
If we do another acoustic set, I'm getting you one of those boxes.
Oh, fun story about acoustics. That's in Chris Herring.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
We
First acoustic show we ever
first
played.
acoustic show we ever played. We had a
Brushes.
full like a drum kit and me and Josh on guitar. Still don't have
I
an
had
acoustic
brushes.
case.
I was playing with
You
brushes.
had brushes. You like were hitting the drum kit harder than you normally do.
Because no one heard me.
And
Man, they could hear you
I
outside.
definitely
They could hear you. Also, we were playing like acoustic versions of like our more power metal-y stuff. So we're playing like acoustic Calat Alhambra, and Chris is trying to do all the double bass runs. They're like,
It's great. I tell you what though,
they're like, it's acoustic. I'm like, just play a tambourine. Come on.
Mark Brody just said he left the studio, grabbed his wallet, and pledged.
Aw,
thank
thank
you.
you.
That's an honor.
Thank
It's honestly
you so
an honor.
much. Aw.
You
I
roll.
tell you what though, like
Is the music box called a cajon? Cajon?
I think so.
Cajon?
Yeah, Kahan.
Cajon?
I want to know what he's in the studio.
Amanda Bartek was asking about
Yeah,
specifically
yeah.
about
Yeah,
it.
it was
Yeah,
the
it
Ren Fair.
is.
Remember we saw it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you one.
It's
Yeah.
about yay big.
They're
Yeah.
cool.
You pack that thing up for your acoustic set. you're
Honestly,
good.
one of my dreams is for us
It's
to play a
easier
set
to
at
transport
Ren
than
Fair.
your drum kit.
Remember the
Where's my drum kit? Where it goes.
It took us 7 years to get Chris to come down from 2 bass drums to 1 bass drum.
Chris
Oh,
would
I
tell
love
older.
the double bass.
Chris would absolutely replace his drum throne with that thing, and count that as his acoustic kit.
Yeah, why not?
Probably.
No, I mean the whole kit. With
Oh,
the
the
thing.
whole kit,
Yes.
but with the box.
Yes.
I gotta make noise while I still can.
That's true. And I have to say, when we play
Put that on a
acoustic, I sing
t-shirt.
just as loud.
It's Jason Harwell's coming in. Cajon.
It's
Cajon.
Spanish for box. Wow.
It's Spanish for
Now, y'all know
the
I was
niño.
raised in PG County. My Spanish is not good, so I did not know that. That's funny though.
Kim Brandenburg says add a Kickstarter goal. Get Chris a Cajon.
Oh, that's
Wait.
a good one.
It's literally just CAJON?
Yeah.
Oh, I could have told you
Go on.
that.
Could
Come
you
on.
have?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. it's-
Cajon, Josh.
I took 6 years of Spanish.
Okay.
I speak it very well for a white man with no accent
Uh huh.
or capability to roll his
Look,
R's.
you dated a Mexican once. We get it.
I spoke Spanish better than her.
Stephanie, I hope you're not watching.
You know, trust me, she's not. Neither are any of my other exes. Just the one lucky one.
Just the one lucky.
Why are you looking at me when you're saying X?
Not that one.
That's bothersome.
Not yet.
No,
Yeah,
you don't.
Oh, someone likes sleeping on the couch.
Josh is like, I do like sleeping on the couch with
yeah,
my dog.
He
I want
does.
to sleep with my dog.
Oh, this got personal.
Amanda Bartek said Josh answers as he takes a sip from his tequila.
I'm just enjoying drinking the tequila now.
It is good. It is good.
I like how you keep wearing your,
How is
your
the
gloves like a
whiskey?
serial killer.
You want more
It's good. It's good
tequila?
quality.
Oh, you
But
drink
how's the
I'm good.
whiskey?
Chris,
Like,
you want
The
more
whiskey-
tequila?
oh, it's-
I've noticed you've been hitting it, so I'm like, are you
We
gonna
have,
have to
we have our
replenish?
own
It's
whiskey
Jack.
back
The
here.
flavor of the Jack is really
I
good.
love it.
It flavors it really nicely.
It's the good.
A Sound
It
of
takes
Thunder whiskey.
It takes a $20 bottle of whiskey and makes it taste like a $40 bottle.
Exactly.
Was this full when you guys came
Oh,
over?
it's for me. Oh, you're sweet. Yeah, no, it was about that full.
Alright, we're doing a good job.
I've had, oh, hold on, I gotta do the claw. I've had this many.
Wait, I got. I had this
This
many.
many. That was
That's
from
how That's your
Jax.
Nina's drink counting system.
That's how my drink counting system.
That's you drink counting at Jack's. That's me like just like blackout drunk at your Christmas party.
Oh, but
Daddy, dog.
yeah.
Oh.
The
I have
good
to
news
say,
is,
I feel like I'm going to be functional tomorrow.
yeah, me
The
too.
reason we're doing this tonight is because we all planned ahead in case we were just completely out of commission.
Well, I got a baby shower to go to.
I like-
so-
I'm like, I'm gonna go run tomorrow. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gonna like not be able to leave the house.
I would do a tight circle around your condo.
Tight
The tightest
circle.
circle.
Tight circle.
Don't get more than a quarter mile away.
You don't want to be a mile away and an O-ring blows, you
No,
know.
tell the story about when you used to run track.
Cross country?
Yeah, cross country.
Oh, when you, yeah.
So I used
Oh,
to run in Northern California, where I went to high school. I used to run cross country, and the cross country course for both the races and practice was up in the hills. Like when you see those golden hills in California, that was where we ran. So we'd run up there. Well, also, and that was like pretty close to my high school. Also close to my high school was a little strip mall on the other side of the street where. This was back in the day when you could actually get off campus and like they would let kids walk away and like. So if we could get out of class a little early, we could go across the street and get something to eat, and we'd have like an hour before rehearsal. So one day I went over to good old Tony Szechuan, which was the Chinese
Yep.
place across the street. We got a sizable portion of Tony Szechuan's beef.
Just beef?
Szechuan beef.
Szechuan beef.
Szechuan
So-
beef.
We have a question coming in.
Hold on.
Oh.
Let him finish the story.
Oh, trust me. Let
Yeah, yeah. So I ate Szechuan beef before cross country practice. You can tell why I'm a heavy metal guitarist. This is my level of intelligence. I ate Szechuan beef and went to cross country practice. Ran up in the hills. Got about like 4 or 5 miles out. You know, I'm like 17, scrawny, super long hair, sweaty from running, and then sweaty because the Szechuan beef starts to hit me. I got the beef sweats, and something bad's gonna happen. I start to sense like I am not making it back to high school. Like there's no way I'm gonna make it back. And I start looking around, and like I gotta knock on somebody's door. So I run up to this house, I knock on this door, and I'm like doing the potty dance, crossing my legs, and like she's seeing like pimply faced 17-year-old with my hair was pretty much like it is now at the time. But I'm in like my cross country singlet, or not singlet, but like sleeveless jersey
Unitard.
and short shorts, super short shorts. It's all just glistening with sweat and panicked. And I'm like, hi, my name's Josh. I go to Los Alamos High School. I'm on the cross country team, and I really like to use your bathroom, please. And she goes, well, and this is like a retired woman, and she's like, well, can't you just go in the bush? And I'm like, I don't have to go like that. So she turns to her husband, who's like, this is like the parents from like Everybody Loves Raymond, like they're clearly not talking. So she turns to the husband, who's like over in the living room watching TV in his like easy chair, like reclined back. And he's like, honey, there's a boy here. He says he's from the high school and he wants to use the bathroom.
There's a boy here! He needs to use the bathroom!
Gotta defecate. And do you mind it? Should I let him in? And the guy's like, I don't give a shit. So I go in and proceed to just destroy these poor people's bathroom. And I'm in there for like 20 minutes. These are complete strangers. And I think I even hung out a little bit after I could have left because I was like really nervous about coming out and facing them. And finally I was like, come out real close. Oh, thank you so much. I gotta go. Bye. And run away, leaving them to deal with the aftermath.
How many mountains have you christened? That's not like the first time you've had
This is
a.
not the only story like this.
So we got some questions in here. So this is going to be for each person a name and a song. From Darren, who would you all most want to cover one of your songs? So who and what song?
Wow.
Who would we want to cover one
One
of
of our
our
songs?
songs?
Who would you, specifically, each one of you, the person and the song?
Whoa.
Who would want to cover? Who would want
Who
to
would
cover?
we
Tequila?
want?
I want to
Who
hear.
would you go, oh my god?
I
they
want to
covered
hear
us."
Dio era Sabbath doing Dead Side.
Oh wow.
Okay. It's funny. I hear that one as like Tony Martin era.
Fair.
In a weird way, I would be most honored if like Lords of the Trident or Alien Prime or Seven Kingdoms or something, one of our bands covered. That would be like the biggest honor.
Yeah.
But like, for me, it'd be probably like Blue Oyster Cult or Deep Purple. Somebody putting like a real Hammond organ treatment. Like, if I could hear John Lord playing something I wrote, that would be my dream probably. So I would say Deep Purple. And what song? God, we have the big organ intro on The Day I Die. So maybe that one. And then keep the organ going through the whole song. Then. If you go back and listen to The Day I Die on Out of the Darkness, that's the first track. But like for me, that big organ that comes in, the riff was written on guitar, but bringing it in on the organ, to me, that's like a Deep Purple homage.
Oh, Jennifer Hudson singing House of Bones.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, fucking think about that, J-Hud. Bitch.
If you're watching.
If you're watching, J-Hud. You
You
kill
know
it,
you
bitch.
probably are.
What about like a straight up Hawkwind doing?
Yes.
Doing.
Hawkwind
Hawk
doing Reign
Lords?
of the Hawk Lords?
Yes.
Yes. That'd be
We
insane.
haven't played that in a long time.
Sadly, we probably do that song better than Hawkwind could do it now.
Oh.
But you know who it did? Nick Turner's band probably would kill it. Hawkwind's like weird, like they've used an electronic drum kit for years, and there's lots of programming in it. They don't really sound like they used to sound.
Fair.
I like their stuff, but it's quite different. So
Fair.
I agree with Josh. I mean, I think I would be done it much more of an honor to have one of our, I'll say, peer bands picking one of our songs and doing it.
That's happened before, hasn't it? Like, what show did we play where?
in Leesburg, when Camo Shorts did The Beast. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
And
about
also,
that.
don't forget, those high school kids in Catalonia did our version of El Segadores.
Oh, man.
That
See,
was really
I
cool.
missed shows like that where local bands would get together and we'd just do shows for fun. Like, remember Gothenburg in the Berg where we played Ace of Base?
Oh yeah.
Everybody
let's
had to
spill
I was
play.
gonna say you
Okay.
should do another
That's cool.
Ace of Base
we did,
cover.
we did.
Let's
Okay.
spill the secret.
Oh,
Let's-
yeah,
let's
yeah,
spill
yeah.
that.
But
This
Okay,
show.
look up the lyrics to "I Saw the Sign" by Ace of Base, and just get those out, and then bring up our song "I Will Not Break."
Yeah.
All of that music for "I Will Not Break" was written for a cover of "I Saw the Sign"
Yeah.
at this particular local show.
I'm pretty sure Danica organized that show, didn't she? Gothenburg in the Berg?
You're gonna get
Maybe.
sued.
Maybe.
Yeah,
No,
so,
it's not like we sold the melody.
no, so,
There's
so
a rhythm that matches.
I'm pretty sure I remember Danica
Can
organizing
you
the
sing?
show.
Can you sing the chorus of "I Will Not Break"?
I will not break.
Now, can you sing "I Saw the Sign" to that?
I saw the sign. So we took it from like a what do you call it, a major to a minor? I guess.
Major to Phrygian.
I don't fucking know. We took it to a happy to a sad, is what
Dominant Phrygian.
I don't fucking know.
So
That show also kills me because we have Camo Shorts. I remember what was at that show too.
Oh,
And
I
they
got
did-
the line with the fucking bomb on it.
They did the the final countdown.
Yes.
In the basement of that place. So like, but their vocalist was it was their vocalist. So
That was a great show, and like the whole point of that show was like everybody has to cover a band from Sweden.
Yeah.
So we were like, I was like, oh, Ace of Base.
Because the concept was like, of course you're gonna pick
Like
like.
a black metal or whatever.
Yeah.
But we picked Ace of Base and we made it metal and it was fun. And then we turned it into I Will Not Break.
Yep.
So, another question from Kim Brenberg to each of you. The inevitable biopic of A Sound of Thunder. Who would you want to play you?
Okay, you just got tell them what the original casting was from 10 years ago.
The original casting was
This is before certain people got canceled.
yeah, this is like Angelina Jolie was Jessie, I was Johnny Depp. You were what's his name?
Jeffrey
Woody
Tambor.
Allen.
Woody
No.
Allen.
No, that's right.
Chris was Jeffrey Tambor and Josh was Woody Allen.
So we need updated casting.
We need to update our casting,
God.
yeah.
I defer-
Oh, Angelina Jolie can
Who'd you
stay,
pick for
can't
me?
she?
You should be the mom from Modern Family.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, what's her? And she's older than
Sophia
you. It makes it
Yeah.
even funnier.
Sophia Vergara.
Sophia
Yeah.
Vergara,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, she's
It's
funny.
even funnier. Yeah.
Jesse, I feel like should be what's his name from Morbius?
Oh, no,
Jared
fucking
Leto.
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
No! Oh, he's an asshole. No Jared Leto. But he does like have the hair. That's the problem.
You see what I'm talking
He's
about.
got the hair.
Yeah.
And
And then I should be Paul Giamatti, I think.
But as in his role as the rhino or whatever.
no,
Yeah.
you know who should be you? Who's the guy from Always Sunny? Who is the megalomaniac?
Dennis?
Dennis,
Oh,
but with a wig. Tell me that wouldn't be fucking perfect.
alright, I am a golden god. And then
What about
who
Chris?
would be Chris?
Chris is the
Pick
guy.
somebody. Pick
Chris
somebody.
is the guy.
Jason Statham.
No. The guy,
Yes.
No. The
Yes, Jason Statham.
Yay! Wait.
Yes.
Who is the dad in Invincible? The guy who wants
Oh,
Spider-Man.
J.K. Simmons?
J.K. Simmons.
I like
Statham.
Statham.
I like
I'm
Statham.
sorry. I'm
Is
No,
sorry.
because
Yeah.
Statham has the like smoldering, like the Chris's anger thing.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, but J.K. Simmons can be like, "Why are you making me do this?"
Or maybe Statham specifically,
I love
but
it.
the
Get out.
character
It's
he
a
played in
6'4", not 4'4".
And he'd have the little soul patch, early Chris soul patch.
Early Chris soul
These
patch.
drums are hooked up to my heart now if I don't play them fast enough.
No,
Kill it.
I just want to point out for the record that Statham was my call, and that's much more flattering than their call.
I disagree. I find the other guy hotter.
Oh God.
All right, that's
JK
weird. That's a weird Nina finish.
I disagree.
Who's the guy that played that was Krogan in Highlander?
Oh, the Kurgan. The Kurgan. Clancy Brown.
Debbie
Brown.
Oh,
Yeah.
Clancy. Oh, even hotter. Oh, stop. I don't want to
Beauty
be
and-
attracted to Chris's actor. Stop. Too hot. I have a,
My actor's not gay, is he?
no, I have a daddy fetish though, so that's a whole other thing.
Although dark horse candidate to play Chris, Gerard Depardieu.
No, he peed on a plane. Ew.
What?
Yeah, he peed.
But not like
Yeah.
where you're supposed
Larry
to.
David.
Not where you're supposed to. David. No, that's
Yes,
you.
that's you.
Josh.
He is a lot like my dad.
Nope.
Yeah.
Shelly Gutierrez, because you guys
Hey,
are
Shelley.
naming the guy from
Hey,
who
Shelley.
played J. Jonah Jameson, and
Yes.
Yeah.
he was also part of in a movie about being part of a band, doing that and going not my tempo and having Chris.
Oh yeah, he was the
Oh,
band.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Right. He'd be perfect. See, he'd be perfect. Wasn't he the conductor?
Yeah. he was-
Yes. He'd be perfect.
Yeah, he was in
And
Insane
he was
in
like
Metal.
yelling at all the kids. He was
He
like
hit a kid every single time he was off beat.
Yes, he's perfect.
He was clapping, and then the moment he went off beat, he'd hit him. Like Chris does.
I hit myself.
Chris has children.
Yes.
Oh God.
Not like I do with hatred, but you know, with encouragement. It's different.
I hit myself.
Fists of Love.
Yeah.
I don't even think I need one of this. I feel like
That's what she said.
Well,
this whole Hot Ones thing is a scam.
It is. It wasn't like I feel.
I think like we needed to have like marinated these things.
Yeah, I think
overnight
they
in order to
marinate
get
them.
The full.
I
it
just-
might even be like
I
part of it.
wasted,
Just
I
fine.
wasted all the wings. No,
I wouldn't be surprised if they dredged
No,
them,
just fine.
like with the.
Well, as I said in the press releases and the newsletters today, that this was the first inaugural Thunder Ass.
Oh, we're gonna do this again.
We're gonna do this again next
Oh,
year.
God.
I mean, I eat a lot of Indian food, so I feel like I prepared myself.
We do an Indian edition, or
I'm down.
Oh,
Biryani.
yeah.
Oh, we if
Goat soup
ordered
out,
from that
I'm
one
down.
restaurant. So
Curry
good.
Fest,
Curry Fest 2022. I don't know.
some South Indian curry.
Oh, South Indian food is the best.
That's true. You could do like several different types of curry, like 10 different types of curry. Line them up and then get real sick.
No,
Get real nasty with it.
no, my tempo.
Well, we got anything else coming in?
People are just kind of chatting back and forth about the location and things. Does anybody else have any more questions at this point?
Good trivia question for you guys. Name a band where the band name, album name, and song name are all the same.
Black Sabbath,
Sabbath, Iron Maiden.
Heaven and Hell.
What?
They didn't.
No.
Yeah, they call themselves Heaven and Hell.
They called
They
themselves
don't,
Heaven
the
and
song
Hell,
Heaven
but
and
the
Hell is
song
not on the
was
album.
on Black Sabbath.
The song Heaven and Hell is on the
Black
album
Sabbath.
Heaven and Hell.
But by Black Sabbath.
About Black Sabbath.
But they call themselves Heaven and Hell.
Later.
Oh, later.
They
Call
called.
themselves
That's a
Heaven
retcon.
and Hell.
That's what we call a
It wasn't
retcon
no
in
word, it
comics.
was
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Oh,
I
no,
love
you
this
broke up the
story
band.
because basically they got Dio to be in Black Sabbath, and then Dio and Sharon got jealous, so they were like, well, fine, I guess we'll come out with our own band.
Dio and
We're
Sharon?
gonna call it, Ozzy. Ozzy and Sharon got jealous, so they were like, fine, I guess we'll come out with a different band, but it will be exactly the same, and we'll just call it Heaven and Hell. And that's
Special request from
The story of Heaven
Darren.
and
If you
Hell.
guys are going to do the curry thing, it's Sound of Nander.
Nice. Is that Darren Cara?
No, it's Darren McCuck.
Darren McCuck. What's up, dude?
Bad Company. Bad Company.
Used to work with the guy.
Oh, good call. Forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Ex-Japan.
Oh, Shelly says Kevin is in a show is at a show right now, so he can't listen
He's
in.
at a show!
Yeah, but he texted specifically to ask have any of you gone to the bathroom yet.
No.
No.
We're doing okay.
I expected this to be much more like devastating, and
No, I'm actually wondering what's wrong with these celebrities that are freaking out.
I feel warm in the chest, and that's it.
I I got some in my nose at some point, which was
I had some
fucking
back up
funny.
into like a weird spot on my throat for a minute. That was the
They
only time I
they
got
must
trouble.
soak the marinade or dredge
I
or
basted
something.
what we did was we basted the outside of the wings
I think they're just being dramatic.
and I shook them up in a bag and then we heated them up.
I think they're just being dramatic.
I am
Also,
I'm a giant wimp when it comes to spicy food. I like it, but it doesn't.
I would actually
So,
use
well,
almost all of these.
Same. Like
I wouldn't. Some of them just don't taste good.
Well, like the last three hottest ones didn't taste good. They were
No.
just hot.
Yeah.
Maddie,
if you don't want that, if you don't want the last apple pie, I'll take it home and try it on my eggs tomorrow.
I mean, I would actually eat that one, but
I'll be honest, my favorite hot sauce is the Old Bay hot sauce. It tastes good on literally everything. And it's got great flavor. It's not very spicy. It's just got really good flavor.
This one fucking rules. And it's not really that spicy or anything, but like the
Okay.
classic hot ones.
I asked for some clarity, but maybe you all know this inside. Homer asks, will there be more Thunder Wubs versions of songs in the near future? Please.
Parallel Eternity 2 out in 2030.
I mean, I'm literally actually on this current album, Crimson Cult. So we're using these vintage tones, but we are also capturing direct ins for the bass and guitars, so that we could reamp stuff differently later. But I would totally be down to do a Parallel Eternity Part 2, basically for the 20th anniversary. You know, with Chris on oxygen.
Willie,
Real quick,
will you give her a
fucking
cookie?
Baker over
She's
here.
been pretty good.
Yeah.
Frank Hill asks Josh, which
Give
Blue
it to
Oyster
Chris
Cult
so
is the
Chris can
best?
give it to her.
Why is it Fire of Unknown Origin?
Oh, which Blue Oyster Cult album? Fire
Maddie.
of Unknown Origin is like a tie for me.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Fire of Unknown Origin has the best mix of their creepy occult
Maybe do a
vibe and
fist bump.
creepy occult lyrics, and the keyboard tones. Some of the albums when the keyboards are more
Don't put
subdued,
any of
then I
them
don't dig those as much. Fire of Unknown Origin is the perfect production
How dare you?
and keyboards high in the mix.
Give her a little fist
That's why I love that album. What are we giving my dog?
Just a cookie.
All
It's
right,
fine.
that's fine.
I didn't dab at these.
Don't give
Alright.
my
Well,
dog the bomb.
it is 10:15. We've been online for 2
Oh my
hours
God.
and
All right.
15 minutes.
Seriously. Well,
And we've gone from 50 viewers on YouTube to 22. So I think
All right, it was time to call it.
I think
Perhaps.
we should wrap it up.
Alrighty. Well, thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much.
It's been great.
Insane. Crimson Cult is up for 2 more weeks on Kickstarter. We'd love to have your support. We're
2
still
more weeks.
we're 100% independent after 11 years. You guys are a label.
We are less than 3,000 away from our final stretch
Yeah.
goal. We are $250 away exactly from our second last stretch goal.
And the Kickstarter is first of all the total that we raise is public. The Kickstarter income that we bring in is like 90% of the income that we ever get for the band.
Yeah, and we don't get paid. We don't pay ourselves.
No.
None of us get any money from this. We do this all for the love of heavy metal.
So so we're plotting stuff to add. We've got a big 12-inch by 12-inch booklet that we might be able to add to all the records instead of just special for a certain package. And we just added color vinyl options and stuff. So this is all the kind of cool stuff that we can add because add when the Kickstarters go well. So like now everybody's got the choice of color vinyl, which is cool.
So right now we are 106 people away from having the same amount of backers as Parallel Eternity. We're at 560.
Yeah.
Our last Parallel Eternity, we got 666.
My thing is, I just don't want the number of backers to go down.
I'm with you. So
Feels like it should go up.
everybody who's backed us so far, please contact 100 of your closest friends
Yeah.
and let them
please.
know to please throw $1 at least at our Kickstarter campaign, so we won't have
Yeah.
less fans than we did last time.
Yeah, definitely.
That is the important thing. Yeah.
So,
I guess
and
we're
then we go to the studio. Chris, you're flying to the studio in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Stop
3
touching your face. You're making me very.
I know. I
nervous.
got an itch on my eye right now, and every part of
Take
me
your gloves off.
wants to put the bomb right in my eye.
That's the whole point of the gloves.
Say goodbye. Okay,
So,
bye bye
alright.
everyone.
Goodbye.
Good night. Thank
Good
you.
night.
Say goodbye over here.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
All right, I'm gonna go shut off YouTube. We're still live. Nobody say anything horrible.
Butts.
But-
Space laser.
Willie, are we off?
We're still on here.